Limbus Company. Yay. Wow, look at all these teams. Absolutely terrible. Hello, hi Nikki, how you doing? It's Limbus Company. And also, you should be sleeping. Just came in to say hi, honestly, real. I should be seeing you go to bed, Nikki. You should be resting. Hi Toad, how you doing? Aren't you usually in bed by this time? And hello, Dark. Yes, I'm finally doing Limbus. Limbus. Limby Company. You back home? Hope you had a good trip. Yeah, don't go to bed, Nikki. You are the last person to be saying that. Limbus Company. I'm gonna pull this up. Yeah. Directly in my face. Normally fell asleep after dinner. Rest in pieces. Yo, Horse Bucket, you're here. I know one person is very excited to see me do this shit, and it's Dark. Limby Company. Okay. Y'all hear the sound for good old Limbus Company here? You're here for fishing? Get out of my chat right now. You're only here for fishing? Get out of my chat right now, Horse Bucket. Let's go right in. I don't have Ryoshu, but we're still doing this. Haven't played Limbus Company in a while. Honestly, Nikki, that's very real. Do you have Limbus Company on your phone or a computer, Nikki? Event bonus units. I don't even have her. Have it on your phone? Oof. Rest in pieces. I don't have a computer, sadly. The perks of being an adult is that you can go enslave yourself into a company to earn money to buy a computer to play Limbus Company. The only reason to be ever getting a job is to just get money. Passion? Nah. The workforce is gonna suck it out of you. Got you a trans flag pin, by the way. Ooh, nice. Thank you, Toad. You have a really old laptop, and you don't think that laptop has the strength to download a game? Real. Real. I remember Habo's old laptop. That thing was ancient. Hold up. I'm going to
어두워진 걸 보니 조금 있으면 연설이 시작되겠네요.
up.
교주는 히스클리프 씨에게 맡기고 저희는 그 이후에 몰려올 신도들만 막으면 돼요.
I fucking love this sound. Happy New Year! Happy New Year! It's not New Year, I'm very late, but okay. Ew, a MacBook? Ew, disgusting. Dante, any idea where that leftover cake from yesterday went? No idea, I mean, why would I know? I can't even eat. Rest in pieces, Dante. Darn. Did Don Kyo already get her paws on them? Roidia rubbed her tired eyes, muttering something about how we should have partied in her room instead and stumbled into the back door. The New Year's came swiftly into the inhabitants of the bus after the various incidents after the LCE. The sinners all came from different backgrounds and parts of the city, but annual celebration for New Year seems to be a thread that connected their cultures together. They began floating the idea of a New Year's party and... Excellent, then permit me the honor of hosting this banquet. With her usual overdramatic boast coupled with the familiar twinkle in her eyes, Don Quixote decided that there would be indeed be a New Year's party, and thus it was decided. Again, after all the hell we went through with the back door and whatnot for the out-of-season Christmas celebration. Yet I must insist to a spout an effort to decorate the bus, the intent quite divorced from the act of celebration. Don Quixote glanced at Sinclair sheepishly, scratching the back of her head. Huh? Oh, don't worry about me, really. Haha. Rest in pieces, Nikki, for your exams. This is truly that mine actions have brought thee quite the distress, unintentionally I might add. Thus I ask thee, wouldst thou not agree that a communal event to mark the occasion might freshen both our spirits and bodies? I can't even begin to imagine her as... fuck. How do I pronounce this word again? I was about to fucking say Asmenic or whatever. That's not how you pronounce it. I've heard it before, and I completely forgot. I so badly want to say amnesia. Amnesiac self? I think that's it. Even taking a moment to give a damn about how Sinclair might take it, but I guess with memory came tact. You know, it's our first New Year's together. I'm sure it's an occasion for a celebration, huh? Gotta hear the bell go ding to really mark the transition to a new year, right? It seems we shall be welcoming the first light of the new year in company of one another. This is indeed a cause for celebration. Hi, Jack. A bowl of noodles before the last night of the year fades. Classic. Such bubbling enthusiasm for ye warmth mine own heart. Forsooth, the grandiosity of this banquet shall be one of for the books. Fireworks most brilliant, enough delicacies too. Charon, when's our next stop? Mephi will be running non-stop for 3 days at least. Only dum-dums stop on a fast road. Real! Charon, you are so fucking real for that. Never stop on the highway. Put your fucking gas on the fucking pedal. If I see you go fucking 50 in the fucking highway, what the fuck are you doing on the damn fucking highway? Bro, you love Charon. In this Limbus company, we love Charon. We love Bus Girl. We love how she, drives the bus into people. Love that for her. Honestly, goals. I wish I could do that. She's truly living my dream. Virgilius muttered with his usual sardonic edge, one fist under his chin. For next year's celebration, the banquet shall be prepared, the promised hour. Don Quixote's idea of a grand banquet depressingly fizzled into nothingness, but Rhodia brought out the cakes and cookies she'd stashed in her room so we could at least hold a small celebration for the New Year's together. After that, we all stayed up together, watched the New Year's first sunrise briefly paint the city in gold, then retired to sleep. When everyone woke up, rubbing their tired eyes, the world outside the bus had completely transformed. Time for you to go to bed. Get some rest, Nikki. Stay healthy and hydrated. Peace out. There was a behemoth of a structure, bizarre in its presence, and its walls seemingly made of gargantuan steel plates. H-Corp? The sinners began to voice their surprise, appropriately so, as what came into view was different from any of the nests we've passed by on our journey thus far. Is that a massive structure all in one building? If that whole thing is the nest, then where the hell is the back streets? That's big enough to cover H-Corp's territory and then some. Well, there he goes again, asking dumb questions without even ever taking a peep at the guidebook. That's not the nest. That huge box you see over there, that's District 8. We call it Hongyan. Yan. It doesn't have any indicators of, like, the pronunciation. Whatever. Hongyan. The vast garden here at H-Corp. The nest lies within the center of the structure, and the back streets without. Ugh, so they squeeze the entire population of this district in there? Do they just not get a ray of sunlight all year round? Huh. Well, at least they don't have to worry about the rain. Heard you needed you for Ace Attorney? Yeah, Toad, I needed you for Ace Attorney. I was on, like, my last bar of, like, health. I made it, though. I passed. Prithee, avow me a sight as well. As the sinners began to gather one by one at the other side of the bus, stirred awake from their late night's rest, I feel my gaze drawn towards Honglu. It's your fucking time! Honglu, it is your fucking time! Do you hear the ominous bells ringing, Honglu? Do you fucking hear them? I know you know! I know you know! I hear those fucking bells! I look for signs of concern or distress on his face, worried. It wasn't exactly something unique to Honglu, but the stories about his past home life we've heard throughout the year, whenever he felt like sharing them, were all consistently and terribly depressing. It's not such a bad place once you actually try living here for a while. But his lips ever so slightly curled upward into a kindly and relaxed smile, are making the same expression as ever. An expression that hasn't changed at all since our first meeting. I can't wait to see Honglu fucking distort. Maybe it's just a cultural difference, kinda like how Honglu can be so nonchalant about things that should give most people pause, but... Actually, no. I'm not helping anyone or anything by entertaining these thoughts. My job at this moment is to keep a close eye on Honglu, more so than usual. And if the time comes for me to help him as the manager, I'll give it my all. Besides... Whoa, this thing's even bigger up close. Verily, I can I carry no recollection of a structure so grand even in past adventures of mine. If my efforts aren't enough, I know I can trust the sinners to lend me a hand. Hey, let me see too. Dante, you don't even have eyes! Wait, how does Dante see shit? I collected my thoughts and approached the sinners who were flattened up against the glass window to get a good view. Big fucking ass structure. That's the bus! The bus is right there. Oh no. I can't- oh, okay. I was like, I can't move my mouse. Oh shit. Clear within 10 turns. We'll put a real shoe, yeah. Yeah! I don't have an order, bro. We'll bring Sinclair last. Yeah, that's a team, Once we left the bus... Oh man, I can't believe we had to get off the bus here. We have to make a formal complaint against H-Corp for this crap. What the hell were they thinking doing shoddy construction work at the entrance of the highway that leads straight into the nest? That just sounds like typical construction. You guys are gonna file a complaint for that? That's gonna go nowhere. Also, the background really reminds me of the fucking, like, city right next to my uncle's neighborhood in Hong Kong. This shit's fucking peak as fuck. This is heavily reminding me of the streets of Hong Kong. The fucking neon signs. God, I love getting fucking flashbanged everywhere I go. Many causes there may be to such construction projects, yet perhaps an early warning sign where our approach to the site would have been a sensible were it not for young Charon's most valiant drifting. I shudder to even imagine the terrible possibilities. It would have been a most awful end to an adventure. Fucking Charon just straight up drifting. Initial D! It's no surprise that the sinners all had a piece of their mind to speak. As we drove up to the entranceway, we unexpectedly came across a mess of badly put together steel plates blocking our path in the middle of the road. Charon quickly spun the bus around, which meant that everyone ended up being thrown about like rag dolls. Good thing there was another road off the highway that leads into the city, right? I bet Charon would have tried to reverse gear all the way back to the last interchange. Oh my fucking god. Does the bus not have seatbelts? Big fucking question. Has Dante, like, ever had to revive a sinner because they, like, crashed their fucking head into, like, the walls of the bus too hard and died instantly? I'm pretty sure that bus does not have fucking seatbelts, honestly. Well, it's a bus. Oh, but Toad, this is Limbus Company, where our employees die. Some buses have seatbelts. School buses have seatbelts. With the way the inside of that bus looks, I would assume there would have been seatbelts. But you know what? If I looked closely, there probably is none. Well, mandatory. Well, school buses have to, like, you know, have seatbelts mandatory because, you know, they're carrying fucking children. Basic, you know, like, transportation buses for the public don't have seatbelts, obviously. What about a Greyhound bus? Oh, yeah, true. But looks like we'll be going through all these winding alleyways to get to the nest. It's so dark in here. We were greeted by a dark street upon disbarking from the bus, illuminated only by faint strands of light. It was immediately obvious that we found ourselves in the back streets of H-Corp. Looked pretty impressive from outside, but it's no different from the other back streets inside, eh? Yep, it's a familiar sight. Gotta say, it's getting real old. I ask thee, is the nest of this district shrouded in such darkness as well? No, these particular sites are limited to the back streets of District 8. The back streets of this district weren't very different from the other ones we visited in the past. Gotta go bye. See ya, Toad. Have a good one. Stay healthy and hydrated. Stay fresh. Peace out. People hurrying through the streets as though they were being chased by something. People scowling and glaring at the ground with some sickness or discomfort. Scenes all too common in every corner of the city. There was one thing about this place that stood out from the other districts, however. They're kinda reminding me of the former G-Corp soldiers back at District 4. What? What do you mean? You mean those fellas? The growth on their flesh appeared too organic to be prosthetics. Some of them had odd protrusions or nodules bulging from their skin as well. Not at all, Manager Bud. Look, they haven't all mutated in the same pattern, like into an insectoid form, for example. Well, I guess I should commend you for not looking at them through a based lens. You are observing the aftermath of District 8's distinctive method of treatment. Oh, so this is where the rumors about that bluish healing ointment came from, huh? Apparently they can cure any flesh wound after just one night dressed in bandages? It seems that certain misconceptions must be addressed. They are the variations of H-Corp's singularity, the blouse. Blouse? She is likely referring to medicines brewed and kneaded into ball-shaped pills. Correct. H-Corp, or the Hongyan bioengineering group mainly manufactured blouses that contain essence of treatment. The blouses may be taken orally, ground into water, into a paste, and applied directly to the affected area, or dissolved in water, soaked in bandages, and wrapped around the necessary area for treatment. Ah, I guess rumors transform as they travel. Oh, I see. I was just thinking about how they do things back at the K-Corp. The focus of K-Corp's technology is the reversal or recovery of one's conditions. Returning to the original state is the key word in their treatment. It is no rare sight to find unique techniques and technologies developed independently by the inhabitants of the back streets of District 8 using the manufactured blouses. The treatments are not individually customized for each patient. Instead, their focus is on selecting the appropriate technique for a myriad of choices to address the deficiencies of their statuses. Kesha made a new song called Yippee. Damn, okay Kesha, pop off. Perhaps one could choose the words transformation or evolution as a more illustrative descriptor of their method of treatment. So that's what counts as treated? The crowd St. Clair was pointing at certainly appeared unhurt, as none of them were bleeding or walking with a limp, but many of them appeared dazed, staring blankly at nothing, or scratching absent-mindedly at their mutated parts. Ah, they must be the regulars. Unexpectedly, we found our answer not from Faust, not from Mersalt, but from Hong Lu. The regulars? Yes, I heard of them as a child. Bro. People who've grown too accustomed to visiting the clinics in search of their mystical treatments. The regulars might appear more intimidating than most people at first glance, but apparently all the side effects they've been stacking changes them in strange ways. It is highly likely that the interoperation conflicts or issues will arise when applying highly disparate treatment methods to a single body. At least, it's a cheaper alternative for people who didn't sign up for the life insurance. You speak of life insurance? Yes, life insurance. There's a special insurance option to bring the client back to life upon the event of their death. So the irony isn't lost on me, but I thought resurrecting people was one of the head's taboos. The head does not consider the revival via life insurance to be a violation of their non-resurrection taboo. It is likely that on a technical level, this revival is actually categorized as a brain resuscitation? A brain restructuration? Oh god, okay. Brain resuction? Fuck, I don't know. That's a hard mix of words. As opposed to a full resurrection. Degradation of its functions considered, of course. Another fatal downside to this technology is that unlike the manager's clock winding, the subject cannot be brought back if their brain is destroyed. Also, there is a risk of significant losses in the process of information transference. Wanted St. Clair, Dawn, and Heathcliff plushes, but it was like $103. Yeah, that shit's expensive, and I have no money for that, so, I would've bought the Honglu ones just so I can toss them in the air. Losses, huh? So maybe some of their mutations could be more than just the side effects of these treatments. Maybe. But I heard it takes more than 1 or 2 revivals to change that much. And since apparently people in the back streets could never even dream of paying consistent insurance renewal rates, so... After all, who would sign up for insurance if using its services could reduce them into such pitiful states? Yeah, they appear pathetic and pitiful to you rich bastards, don't they? You'll soon be in the same boat as them, so save some pity for yourself. Identify yourself. The stranger's voice cuts through our discussion like a foreign instrument. We turn around to find a large group of people who were clearly up to no good. You must be the young master of that high and mighty Jia family, eh? I can tell just by looking at your pretty face. Your friends, Honglu? No, I haven't had much chance to get acquainted with people from the backstreet, so... Nope, I've never met them before. Of course you haven't. Too busy living large. Playing gods in a whole different world from us plebs, huh? Not that it matters. We're just here to take the thing you brought here for submission to the family... Herrick evaluation. The what evaluation? Okay, there's clearly been a misunderstanding. There's quite a lot of them. We're not off to a great start here, huh? Man. Actually, no. It'd be a violation of our office's core values to jump them like we're some common thugs. What kind of fucking name? Shansan. Shansan, third son of the Triaxa office. Challenge. Oh! No fucking way they actually did a name drop this fucking soon. Jia Baoyu of the Jia family to a duel. Oh my fucking god. No fucking way. Yo, no fucking way. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh fuck. Okay. Cause his name is not fucking Hongru. Cause his name... Dude. Our wager will be that the winner can take anything they want from the loser. Wait, what do you mean a duel? Duel? It's time to duel! Yu-Gi-Oh style. I pull out. Fuck, what was that thing? What was it called again? Blue Eyes White Dragon. I have heard tale that duels of the honorable fixers of the Chic Association Eastern Branch announced their intent to duel by stating their affiliation and name instead of casting their gauntlets, and the pamphlet that young Ishmael had presented before me earlier presentee the truth that the Triad Act's office is indeed an office of the East, though they are indeed of lesser quality. 'Tis a true, genuine, accurate declaration of a duel that we behold. So it's just a fancy way of saying 1v1 me. Let's go, ain't it? Yo, 1v1 me. Let's go. Not Heathcliff using fucking gamer slang. Real, Heathcliff would be a rage gamer. Or just would be a gamer in general. 1v1 me, let's go. I mean, this guy doesn't look too tough. What do you think, Faust? Agreed. This individual does not seem to possess any particular exceptional skill that may pose difficulties for Hong Lu. I think it's going to be okay. I'll be back in a minute, Dante. You sure this is okay? I don't think you're going to lose against him, but, you know, just in case? No worries. I have some childhood experience with duels myself. I've done about 10 of them, I think. Ha! So the rich boy's dabbled in some duels, has he? I think you misunderstand. I meant to say that I've done about 10 of them a day. Oh, but grandmother sometimes lets me skip them. So it might have been slightly fewer than that on some days. Please, Hong. Please, bud. Drop more of your fucking family lore. I need to know the generational trauma. What? I, Hong Lu of Limbus Company. No. I, Bao Yu of the Cha family accept this duel. They... Cha Bao Yu! Let's fucking... I know that is his fucking name. I know that is his name. That's your fucking name. That's your fucking name. Because that is literally the main fucking character. That is the name of the main fucker whose POV we see in the red fucking chamber. I know Hong Lu is an analysis. It has to be a fucking... Bro, I'm gonna fucking go insane. I'm gonna lose it. Don't mind me. If you hear me sprouting wild ass shit, don't mind me. Yeah, Hong Lu stepped forward confidently as the opponent was processing what he just heard. For a moment, Hong Lu stood there in a stance that did not express even a hint of aggression, before curiously cocking his head to the side. Sorry, are we waiting for something? Oh, so I always let the opponent get the first 2 moves in duels. Please don't hesitate. Let me, you little... Your cocky pride shall be your downfall. The man who has introduced himself as... Shan-san leaped towards Hong Lu, then after about a minute... How is this happening? Unlike Shan-san, who was throwing punches and swings with boiling hot passion, Hong Lu was effortlessly gliding between his opponent's strike like he was out on a picnic. As though this was but a leisurely stroll through a garden. Evil rat spotted. Dark. Oh! Rat! Oh my god, rat! Whenever Shansan who threw a powerful punch, Honglu redirected to the side of ease, the fist only grazing through his clothes. We were mesmerized by the feathery light movements of his hands and feet that effortlessly glided through the air, until, after one blink and you miss it moment, we realized that Shansan was already face down on the ground, defeated. Ho? Young Honglu, hast thou been concealing thy foe's strength in our presence? Oh, no, I wouldn't say that. I always put my all into every fight. Yet, to defeat this foe so soundly, to dance with such grace between his strikes this was but though we're dueling someone whose skill may only measure against the child's. But most of our fights happen in environments with a lot of variables, and we usually fight against enemies with all kinds of unexpected weapons and powers. You read him. Already familiar with that fool's moves? Oh, yes. One of my Buwu instructors used similar techniques as this gentleman here. Buwu. Shit. Practice makes perfect, and perfection makes an expert, right? Right, but I'm not sure if that's entirely relevant here. Well, anyways, looks to me that he soundly kicked your behind in this duel. Let us through, why don't you? And preferably not do the thing I think you're about to do. This duel wasn't overseen by a notary office anyway, and our employer's not going to let this failure slide if we just leave. Don't just sit there, move your asses and jump them. Pathetic. I kinda see how we're becoming experts at getting jumped. With the bitter cry of the defeated, his gang rushed towards us. Okay, cool. That's great, You know what my stupid dumbass is gonna do.
이 자리에 서 있게 해달라고 바란 적은 없었어요.
Win rate!
어떤 상황이 닥쳐와도 포기한... 이건 못하겠습니다. 너무 유치하잖아요.
나가주게.
Yeah! Win rate, haha, so fun. So great, so lovely. Oh, fuck yeah.
본인이 방금 뭘 본 것인가? 엄청나게 강한 위협을!
Yeah, tremor. Yeah, tremor and poise, yeah. So, very nice, I fucking love this music. Oh, yeah, you do that, you do that. 500! Bro, the music good, the music great. I love it.
또 대단한 일이라도 하신 거겠죠?
It really reminds me of my mother's Chinese fucking dramas. This really isn't a great start, fellas. It's never easy, is it? Hey, at least we got a nice warm-up. It wasn't all bad. Hi, Grandpa Hee-Hoo and Horse Bucket. Hello, GTA, my young child. How are you doing? Aren't you literally supposed to be in school? Unless... Yeah, no, isn't it Monday for you, GTA? Isn't it? I don't know, this seems more serious than our usual street brawls. Ishmael's right. They weren't your everyday thugs who picked fights with random people for no good reason. They were contracted by someone to specifically target and eliminate Honglu. You are in school right now? Okay, well, don't get caught watching this. And given how open they were about their intent calling in a contract, it doesn't seem like whoever gave the contract was exactly going for subtlety. Then maybe this is what Jashichi was talking about back when she mentioned surviving as heirs. Whoever is behind this must have been have a bone to pick with Honglu. Indeed, it seems that we must expect more skirmishes like this going forward. Teacher didn't come in, so you're free. Congratulations. Alas, was this trial not readily overcome? Not the point. Think on it a little more. Seems like they're assuming that Honglu's brought something here in order to participate in that family hierarchy evaluation. Then there's no reason to assume that we've seen the last of them. They're going to try again to take out the competition. The siblings are fighting! Besides, they allow people to use phones at school? Damn, okay. A highly accurate assessment of the situation by the executive manager. I expected no less from someone of your genius. Going for the classics of brown-nosing today, Otis? Yo, Batter! How are you doing? Yeah, it's Limbus time. Your move. Hello, what? Since when was it brown-nosing to compliment a job well done? Do you not expect? This insane conversation is most riveting, but I prefer some silence while we wait. It seems that the company foresaw such difficulties. They sent you a support team to help handle this issue. We heard voices coming from behind us, from where Virgilius pointed. Adjusting your SD? Wild. Here for that WinRat gameplay. Damn, you missed my first fight where all I did was click win rate. Yeah. You guys still haven't learned how to stick to the plan, have you? It really threw me off when I was told to meet you in some backstreets location, away from our agreed rendezvous point. A familiar voice, a voice we could not forget. We love WinRat gameplay. Oh my god, Sadi! Been a while, everyone. Hi, I'm here too. Yo, Pilot! Dude, oh my god, these guys are alive! We'd love to fucking see it. Damn, holy shit. We turned around to follow where the voice was coming from and recognized the two people we've been hoping to see again. Let's go. Let's get it. Hell yeah! Saudi's alive! And Pilot!
화력으로 우리 사무소를 막을 수 있을 줄 알았냐? 저놈들 무기까지 줘서 철수하자고.
Let's go. I love the background of this. It really reminds me of Hong Kong. Saudi? And hey, Pilot, right? What's wrong? It's like you're all looking at a ghost. Pilot, didn't you tell me you shared my news with them the last time? I sure did, ma'am. Oh, yeah, he did. The sinners each recovered from their initial shock of seeing them again. And soon their faces began to bloom with relieved smiles. Pilot, I'm a bit surprised this is still alive. Can't wait to run into the Yakuza. Oh my god, Kazuma Kiryu? We're gonna run into Kazuma Kiryu? Let's fucking go. Well, good to see that things haven't changed much around here. Saudi, we're so glad to see you're okay. TikTok to you too. Good to see your gears are turning just fine. Saudi smiles with a familiar grin. She does not seem to have changed much since the last time we met, save for a few minor differences. You can see Plum IDs in the next season, watch bro. Her outfit and her badge, for example. Last I recall, you were promoted, yes? Allow me to congratulate you. Yeah, haha. Or the hints of melancholy hanging from her smile and flickering in her eyes. Hey, I am merely congratulating her on her promotion and offering a recognition of her excellent accomplishments. I don't see what your problem is here. But we all know the meaning that promotion carries. Indeed, and it is very profound. After all, what meaning is there to a promotion attained without spilling some blood? You're a real piece of work. Let me ask you something then. If everyone behaves like you around her, tiptoeing around the facts, keeping it hush-hush about what happened, where is she going to get the bare minimum of the recognition and the consolations she deserves? Hush-hush would have been nice. I even overheard some of them whisper that I let my partner die just so I can snag a promotion. So in that regard, I appreciate that, Otis. If we're being technical, I did die. Except my brain was intact. Not even K-Corp's regenerative ampoules could have revived me if it wasn't. Then did Effie also? Apparently, they went right for Effie's head when they stabbed him with a prosthetic. Whew! Accordingly to the Chronoler's autopsy. Damn. K-Corp ampoules, life insurance. Neither of them can revive someone with a damaged brain. It is what it is. Rest in pieces, Effie. Anyways, let's not dwell on the depressing stuff. We're here for work. Let's get some work done. So let's talk about work, okay, pilot? Work. Yes, ma'am. Well, let's see here. Coincidentally, I happen to make friends with a fellow who has ties to the Jaw family, so I brought him over. Hey, is that everything? Yes, sir, briefing over. Just as everyone was reeling in stunned silence at the least informative, least helpful briefing we ever had the displeasure of sitting through. Here's the thing, a golden ball could bring back Effie. Ooh. Ishmael was the first to catch herself. She looked up at Saudi. Saudi, can we rely on you for some elaboration here? The briefing was a good demonstration of the necessity of educating the 5 W's and 1 H principle. Haha, looks like we'll have a lot to discuss once we get back, pilot. Oh, pilot, you're in trouble. Oof. Not the same, Effie. It's like monkey's paw kind of wishing rules. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, real. Also, rest in pieces, pilot. Did I do something wrong? Shh, pilot, buddy, just stop. You're digging yourself a deeper hole with every word. Gregor quickly leaned into warn pilot, but it was likely too late. A unnoticeable crease has already formed between Saudi's brows. Prior to commencing this high-priority operation, it was necessary for us to find individuals with connections to H-Corp. I better see the sister again. I better see Hongu's sister again. So as we, the observation unit, were put to the task and we managed to establish a connection with an individual. Ooh, someone from my family? No, we tried, but your family proved to be a rather difficult nut to crack. However, as we were wasting our precious time with all of our leads, pilot not the singing fish. Not the singing fish, dude. The singing fish. An unconventional method to establish this connection. I really didn't hold back on compliments then, and this is how you... Our collaborator is a former employee of the Jaw family. After leaving the family, he now runs a lodging business. Then it is likely that he is far removed from the family politics. less motivation for him to attack us due to conflicting interests. Yes, and according to Pilot's report, he still regards the Jaw family positively. How can I not, considering the blessings they have given me? An unfamiliar voice butted into the conversation, as though to continue Saudi's explanations. Okay, QI. So... that is either she or chi. Shintao. I humbly present myself before the Fellowship of Young Master Ba Yu. Please call me Shintao. He greeted us in a most polite fashion before bringing his hands together in an odd motion. Oh, this is how people greet each other. Is this how people greet each other here? Yep, it's called the Baoquan gesture. Bringing fist and palm together to express respect and peace towards the receiver. Okay, I actually do that for, like, my grandma or grandpa back in Hong Kong. Bringing a fist and palm together. I did that when I was, like, super young, though. Hee-ho, you know those scumbags suck up characters in Cultivation webcomics? Well, prepare yourself. Batter, bro, what? Bangkong. Aha! Knights greet one another by shaking their hands for the self-same purpose. Forsooth, thou art indeed one possessed of a chivalrous spirit. That's not how you pronounce that. Ah, indeed, much did I worry about the qualities of people young master has surrounded himself with, but I see that he is in company of those wise in the ways of the West. I prostrate myself before the vast brief of your knowledge. What grand generosity it is to open ajar the waterways of wisdom to quench my barren lands. Something feels familiar about this. Nah, she's been getting less and less verbose with bootlicking these days. Not like this guy, for sure. That's true. He's kinda like, how should I put this? A bit much. What are you guys talking about? Communicating only by the sound of a ticking clock. This is something I had already known ahead of time, yet... what a most curious exchange to behold in person. Brief this journey may be, yet I shall find myself thoroughly entertained in its eternity. Haha. Maybe it's the subtle sprinkle of disrespect that reminds you of the usual flavor. Wait, is this about me? You dare? Ahem. Was all that bootlicking she did purpose supposed to be a source of pride for her or something? Hee-ho, would you pronounce his name? How would you pronounce his name? If you're talking about the, guy... the guy that just came out, so... English-wise... there's a Q in there. Now, based off what I remember, there is no Q sound in Mandarin, from what I remember. Like, the QI, you don't, it's not like Kwa. It would be like shi or chi. I would... safe bet for me, I would pronounce it as shi tao, qing tao. Because, like, just like how you don't pronounce the X in Jia Shichu's name, you don't pronounce the Q in this name. I'm gonna assume that most people have been calling him Qing Tao, when it's probably either Shi or Chi. It could go either way, honestly. This was something that I learned back when I was reading like Heaven's Official Blessing as well. Like Mush. You've been calling him Qing Tao? Yeah. I think his name starts with like a C pronunciation, honestly. It's either S or C. Either one of them. Like, shi or chi. Chi tao or shi tao. Well, if it's spelt in English, they would obviously put the S in there. So most likely it's the C. C-I-N-G would be how you pronounce it. So, ch tao. I don't know. I'm not the biggest expert when it comes to, like, Mandarin, so... But I know Q doesn't exist in Mandarin, so... We are nothing alike, Executive Manager. Never have I once said such empty flattery in your presence, filled with nothing but hot air and superlative. I'll leave the guidance of these back streets to him. Well, looks like this is where... No worries, I just wanted to know your take. Hopefully you weren't being stupid when you said his during... Yeah, no! Like, that's my take personally as an Asian person. That's based off my knowledge of speaking the language. Well, not too much, but just enough. But if people have been calling him Qingtao, like, that's fine. Like, I feel like that's fine because it's not like everyone is an Asian person that plays fucking Limbus Company. I would personally say Tao. Tao. Qi Tao. What's it? Sadi fell silent, her eyes lingering on Vigilius, who stood somewhat apart from the rest of us. So I finally get to meet the Red Gaze, in the flesh. I've been looking forward to this day for a long time. Effie would have loved to be here. Ooh! Ooh! I mean, honestly, you know what? I may as well just fucking look it up and see how it's pronounced, actually. I have one. Got your Caribbean friend to play and she's so confused? Real. You can rely on, like, you know, the Google pronunciation, because that does give you a pretty good general information about it. But yeah, whenever you see a Chinese name and it has a Q, you do not pronounce the Q. Because Q doesn't exist. It's a whole different pronunciation. Also with X as well. Those don't exist. Which is why yeah. 假释词. Yeah, most likely QI would be actually, you pronounce it as CI, and XI you would pronounce it as SI. Yeah, that's how it usually would be sounded like, but it depends on like the name. It really does. The X is pronounced shu, right? Yeah. Real. Virgilia seems to sense her lingering gaze and walked towards us after nodding slightly in her direction. Manager Sadi. Oh my god! Manager Sadi, let's go! Let's not make this any longer than it has to be. I'm not happy to be helping you with your business. I'd much rather put this behind me as soon as possible. Oh, please. Our historical first collaboration operation, isn't it? Can't you spare a little more time with us? At least you got her name right. Real. The guide's bud actually doing something? That guy? Yes, unfortunately, LCC has our own business to take care of today, so I won't be accompanying the LCB this time, and the Red Gaze will be helping us out to get it done. Take Mephi there, vroom vroom. Maybe it's not that unfortunate now that I think about it. I feel like every mission with the LCB always been an uphill battle to get anything done. Well, you see, back then we were... Just messing with you. I'm sure we'll have another chance to work together again. I think it's best that you don't work with us because, oh my god. We just get in so much trouble, okay? LCB gets in so much fucking shit anywhere they step. Boss, we don't got much time. Wait, before you go, I think you owe us some explanation, Virgilius. I will leave the details to Miss Faust. I am quite busy. Don't run into N-Corp. Very well. Virgilius turned around and left towards Mephistopheles with an oddly disgruntled expression. Well then, I'll see you around. And the next time, I'll show you that I can carry my own weight. You know, oh boy, the last time we met, I really was so darn pathetic. Pilot, commencing is shown through action, not words. Saudi and Pilot gave us a light nod before following Virgilius. Hope you make it to where you go. You be dying and laughing? Okay, well, hopefully I can win rate rat my ass there. Some sinners opened their mouth to speak, hesitant, then closed them again. We let them go without a word. Perhaps we didn't know what we could say to not make this an awkward farewell. Very well, please, this way. Or maybe we were simply mindful of this guy who was responsible for the quality of our stay. This is some cool-ass music. Yeah, a team!
잠깐만, 천천히.
I swear to grill cheese if you do, I'ma go to Vegas. No, I don't think so. Okay, I mean, remember the checkup event? Okay, I actually did somewhat struggle with that. But all I did was just switch out people, so... Deep resentment ought to be washed away. Okay. Okay. We all did. The event was hard. Yeah, no, the checkup fucking event was, like, actually hard. But honestly, I think it was, like, hard because they didn't let you, like... It stuck to, like, certain sinners that you were able to bring. That was probably why it was hard. It was fun, though. Yeah, of course you would say that, Dark. You were a absolute Limbus fanatic. Who'd expect we fight Kinder Dawn? Oh, Kinder Dawn was not that hard. I was able to win rate that. Are you sure we're going the right way? I don't like the sound of these weird songs. They're beautiful, Sinclair. I love hearing about the deep resentment of the economy. The main streets are most likely teeming with those seeking to bring harm to the young master. We must venture an alternate path. And like he said, there weren't any skirmishes once we made it deeper into the dark alleyways. Lies. Take it back. Yeah, I don't know how to tell you this better. Like, the only time I actually, like, you know, officially died was, like, in the, checkup event was bringing, like, certain people. I was okay on fighting Kinder Dawn. I just win rated that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was right. I was right. So the QI is literally pronounced as Qing Tao. It is the CHI, yeah. I was guessing that it was. The lack of foot traffic will normally be pretty unsettling, but I guess that's what we needed at this moment. As for the song, it's a song that's become rather popular in the backstreets in the recent months. The lyrics are pretty ominous for a popular song. It is a song that spread through word of mouth. It sings on how to decimate the Kong family. This is not the place to discuss such matters. I will share the tale in more appropriate settings later, should we come across it. Didn't know there was a song like that. Is this the first time you've heard of it too, Honglu? He's a posh git from a posh family. I doubt he's ever set his precious feet in the back streets, so it's no wonder he never heard anything like it. I've been to the back streets before, but Heathcliff isn't wrong. I did spend most of my time in my room. That is precisely because you were the most treasured one of them all, young master. Much like how the jade of the greatest worth is to be cherished, prized and hidden in the deepest depths of one's coffers where none shall reach. Jade! Jade! Bring up the fucking word jade again! Cherished, prized, and hidden. I'm going to shake Honglu! I'm like him? To a lesser degree. Particularly as of late. So that guy used to work for the Jia family, huh? I told you I fucking... God. Y'all said it, and I'm like, I gotta jump on this real quick. Do you know him, Honglu? Huh? Young master, is there something on my face? Ah. Honglu stopped himself as though a thought flashed in his head and glanced quietly in my direction. Then, it's nothing. Shall we continue walking down this road? Indeed, humble as I may be, I am very well versed in the roads of this area. Honglu shook his head at me as he casually changed the subject. It was as though he was trying to hide something we know from Shi Tao. Should we be suspicious of something? He is a collaborator, but only a temporary one. A degree of caution would be advisable. Given Pilot's clear inexperience and naivety, we would do well to remain suspicious of this character. Foss and Otis approached me as Honglu was nodding along and chatting ambiguously with our guide. Well, looking back at our journey so far, I think we learned our lesson about blindingly trusting every collaborator we've come across. With this growing mistrust in mind, I slowly made my distance from the guide before asking Foss the burning question. So what was that about back there with Virgilius? Something about him going off to help them out? The consequences of his actions at Wuthering Heights. Oh. His actions were a violation of one of the more important items in his contract with the company. He is simply taking responsibility for the breach of contract. I think back to the incident at the manor, which feels like such a long time ago now. Yeah, it was. Like a year ago, maybe. And Yuri, too. Oof. Effie and Saudi, they were good. And Yuri, too. Real. Well, that's kind of a bummer. He really helped us out of a pickle. What? That's how... What? That's what they're dragging him away for? Is there a problem, honored guest? Hahaha, it's nothing. Nothing at all. No problemo, right, Ryoshu? Heathcliff died. Shut up, idiot. Mersal, can you carry Heath for a little bit? He's dead tired. It will be done. Heathcliff, punched in the gut by the hilt of Ryoshu's sword, fell forward right onto Mersault's welcoming shoulder. Roidia? You know, the kind of person I hate the most? The kind of dull people who can't read the room. Don't you feel the same way, Dante? Yep. I nodded enthusiastically as something seemed to imply she wasn't really asking me a question. I don't think she was about to punch my lights out, but... Roidion and Ryoshu judged correctly this time. Classified company information must not be discussed in the presence of an outsider. Reminds me of the time he got knocked out cold for a while because he kept asking questions without raising his hands. This guy just doesn't learn, huh? You successfully preserved the secrecy of classified information without spilling blood. I applaud this policy. I did good, didn't I? I'm just not a fan of how they're treating Heathcliff like dirt now. If it's no problemo, as you guys say, then this is well indeed. Yet I worry that it appears that the problem has found us anyway. I stopped and looked around, realizing that we were surrounded by a group of people wielding various weapons in their hands. What happened to finding us a safer path? It is likely that my guidance has indeed given us a much safer path away from the more obvious skirmishes. However, to my great regret, it appears that the more observant of our enemies have tracked us here. Damn it, then what are you even here for? Isn't it your job to prevent this exact scenario? Let's leave the finger pointing for later. We're going to have to take them all down. They must not be allowed to dismantle our current location. Exactly. Where are you slinking off to, Mr. Yeah. I think I just breathed. Qingtao. I must regrettably and humbly say that my talents in war are terribly lacking, so I intend to become scarce for a moment. Yet I have the uttermost faith in the strength of our young master, and the honored guest in overcoming this adversary, so... Qingtao was already standing so far away from the front lines that he was practically hiding behind me. Faust, anything you can tell us about these enemies? No, but a consultation with the Gesellschaft seems unnecessary if we were determined whether negotiating with them is an option. Yeah, that's a German word, and I don't know how to fucking pronounce that shit. They're coming. Mersault, wake Heathcliff up and set him down. It will be the sound I heard! Hee-ho breathing manually now. Yeah, I breathe manually now. Yay, win ray! My favorite! Yay! I love Winry. This is so scene. In the same scene, they knock him out and wake him up. Rest in pieces, Heathcliff. Rest in absolute pieces.
사선이 비었어요.
Yeah. Yeah, go dude. Yeah, shoot him. Bullet. This is some peak fucking music, real. I will be listening to this tonight.
이러면 쏠 수 있죠?
Sometimes I ask myself, what the fuck am I doing with my games? And then I realize, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing.
그러니 알아서 잘 피해야지. 아무튼
Yeah, these are sure teams, Don't ask me if I used the brainstorm in making them. I think the only change I have is I gave Church Roidia a break, and I put in Hong Lu and Heathcliff in the team. I still got Faust, Otis, and Ryoshu, so. Oh right, yeah. 6, Yi-sun. I completely forgot about Yi-sun.
내가 물을 싫어하지.
Oh my god, Roydy is back! Let's go, girl! I love that for you, girl. Welcome back to the team. Oh, rest in pieces. You got an ad? Hell yeah. Wow, so good, so great, so lovely. Hostiles in the immediate vicinity have been eliminated. Our collaborator, who'd been hiding far from the battle, quickly ran up to our side as soon as the fight ended. Also, hey Bale, maybe don't... Simply eat the ads. Don't snooze the ads. Nah, hey, Horse Bucket's impatient. She's gonna snooze them anyway. Ricardo from Limbus Company. Lever. That sounds like a warning. Ricardo from Limbus Company. It sounds like a warning, my dude. But anyway, thank you, Ricardo from Limbus Company. Does thou knoweth? No, I don't. I don't know what's happening in this event, but that one single message of just lever just seems like a warning to me. Are you unhurt, young master? Yep, I'm totally fine. Of course, our honored guests' martial skills were all exceptional, brilliant. But young master, your light was the brightest even amongst the incandescent. Okay, sure, English. This humble servant could not hold back his tears at this wondrous sight. To witness such excellent martial arts from none other than the young master himself. What an unexpected surprise. Yo, Shintao, bro? Do you have beef with the Jia family? But don't the children of the Jia family undergo all kinds of strict training regimens from childhood? It was simply my assumption that young master had ceased his trainings once he departed the family. Anyways, how did you think they tracked us down anyway? About that, it appears that we weren't exactly tracked down. Perhaps it may be that the ilk who lurked in these parts of the back streets recognized the young master's variable contention. Oh god, thank you, English. I'm so good at it. So good, so good, I don't think my face is that well known. I'm about to shake you. The family hierarchy evaluations are nigh. Every soul living in the Hongyan must know the face of the young master who is loved by every elder of the family. It must be that they are under the assumption that you are carrying something of great value. Yeah, carrying something of great value. Family hierarchy. Didn't Shichit say something about hairs back then? Hairs. How do you fucking pronounce that fucking word? They all assumed wrong then. I didn't bring anything precious that the elders might be looking for. Boy, I'm about to start slapping you, shaking you. Young master, even now? Says heirs. Okay. I just couldn't care less about it, that's all. Besides, many of my siblings are much better fit to be the family hierarchy than I am. Huh. That's... Ahem. Well, that is indeed a relief. A relief, is it? Ah, well, but of course, it is a highly dangerous endeavor to partake in the hierarchy evaluation, so it is a great relief to know that young master is not putting himself in unnecessary danger. I guess that could be a relief, sort of. Edgar family heir Gregor. Okay, Ricardo from Limbus Company. Well, whew, now that we took him down, there shouldn't be any more on the way, right? Greg, can we not jinx ourselves for 1 second? Heh. Why are you all laughing? Ryoshu, now I'm worried. Please, do not concern yourselves any further. We will take a more cladstid path. I guarantee a safe and easy passage to our destination. I still have a hard time buying that. The lay of this place would constitute a perfect place to set up an ambush in most places, yet you claim this to be the safer path? How about pronunciations? Thank you, Batter, for your absolute help. Love you. Gregor. Good to know that Gregor is not in the book, Ricardo. Love that for you. Yet I must ask you to place your faith in this humble servant, for Hongyun is not like most places. Fine. For now. Otis shut her eyes for a moment, out of retort, then turns to look at Ishmael. Hey, Ishmael. You must have a pamphlet of this place handy, don't you? No way. You're actually going to read it? Is Ishmael the only one that reads that shit? Why else would I ask? No, I mean, how could I not be caught off guard after almost a whole year of getting brushed off by everyone every time I pledge with them to read the damn pamphlets? Like hell, did no one think to... I will find my own intel if you're just going to ramble on and on with your grievances. Okay, fine, here it is. Otis opened the pamphlet and began intently glaring at its text, as though she didn't want to miss even the smallest detail of information in there. Suspicion clear in her knitted brows. The background reminds me of the streets of Hong Kong, for real, for real. Man, it's been a year since I've been to Hong Kong. I kinda miss it, but at the same time, I kinda don't. Clear in 10 terms, yeah. Don't. Ishmael is happy someone's reading the pamphlet, wow. We were on a desperate run, what the fuck did we do now? All the while fighting off hordes upon hordes of enemies. Boy, what happened to safe and easy passage? Explain this shit. It appears that the young master's radiant contentance was made known. I thought we were finding a more cladicit's path? How come we're getting jumped by even more enemies? As I have said, the young master's radiant... At least try to give a little variation in your excuses. I cannot so easily say that he's being untruthful, given the disjointed allegiances of the enemies attacking us. Otis played with the pamphlet in her hand, clearly frustrated but unable to establish anything concrete. For people without a clear allegiance to attack a member of the Jia family. Looks like everyone in the back streets has been getting pretty plucky while I was away. Back then I couldn't even catch a glimpse of their faces. They'd all be on their hands and knees whenever we walked past. Ah, what a wonderful change. I'm gonna fucking shake you, Honglu. Like, vigorously. Oh, shove that wonderful change up your arse. You bloody loon, how much longer till we get there? My Kitsan is near. Calm your worries. Our guide seems oddly calmer now that he did at the beginning of this journey. Did he really get numb to all the violence that fast, or... Speaking of which, what's a Kitsan? Kitsan. It is a term commonly used to refer to taverns, inns, or equivalent places of lodging in this region. Lodging, huh? Like a hotel? It's gotta be pretty fancy then, huh? Do they serve, like, complimentary snacks or drinks like the warp train? They did that in the warp train? Oh, right. They were in first class, right? I forgot. I forgot. Not sure about that one, but it seems like Kutsans also serve alcohol and food alongside their lodging services. Maybe we can get a meal there. And phew, hopefully we won't be attacked there like this. Residential non-aggression taboo. Any mutual acts of violence inside a residential building is within this particular area and floor of Hongyun a taboo. A taboo. We may rest easy within then. I saw Foss's eyebrows slightly twitch as though she had just learned the most ridiculous thing, but I guess I'll ask her about it later. Phew, man. If it's time for some kind of family hierarchy or family head selection contest, why couldn't they save all this fighting till then? Because it would be too late. Late how? It would just be too late, Gregor. Every hierarchy candidate must have bought incredibly precious treasures with them. It would be nice if they believed that their own treasure is the most precious of them all, but everyone's going to try and take each of others just to be sure, I see. In case someone else brought something even better than their own. Hierarch. Really? Hierarch, okay. I love English. I love English so much, wow. Might as well kill them too, for the sake of convenience. Is that how the folks in your family think? What kind of line of thinking is that? Absolutely out of this world, Gregor. I just know that there is not a sane fucking person in Honglu's family, okay? That entire fucking family, in fucking sane. Absolutely off their bonkers fucking freaks. That includes Honglu himself. Mental stability? Not in that fucking family. But other families didn't seem too difficult from mine. Damn. The deepest apologies for intruding upon this most enthralling conversation. However, we may be inviting even further trouble by dallying here. With that, the guide pulled out a watch to check the time. It will be nighttime soon. Don't. It will be nighttime soon. Yeah, and this event is called Nocturnal Sweeping. Okay, thanks. The English language is colorful. Yeah, the English language, yeah, Just waiting for half of them to change gender to try to seduce Dante. Wow. Yay. Yeah, win rate. Let's go. If I die, I die. I don't care. Win rate, yeah. So good. Know you're thinking it too. About my hatred for the English language?
적개체의 상태가 좋지 않네요. 타겟 불안하지만 상황은 좋아지고 있어요.
Win rate? Nah, win rat. Real. This is true win rat behavior. Solely from the He-Ho Clown himself. Yep. Real, when we win rat his. Rats united. Bam. Bing bang boom. That was so terrible, boss. What the fuck? Yeah, shoot him. That is so unnecessary, but do it anyway. That is overkill, Heathcliff.
엄청난 공격이었어. 기념할 만한 걸.
타겟 포착 1시간.
Hell yeah, we win rat this. Let's go! Hey, he equipped it in action.
움직임이 어설퍼요.
Yeah, punch him, girl. You can do it. I believe. Get him. Yeah, Utis.
평소에도 이러면 얼마나 좋습니까?
Be sure you got water. I have water batter. I got water because I know I'm gonna be talking so much. Damn. Anyway, who got stabbed? I don't remember.
탈출겠지. 해고해야지 않겠는가?
힘들군.
Get him.
완벽한 한방.
힘들고
Get him.
시원한 걸. 그러니 알아서 잘 피해.
내가 알아서 처리.
원더풀 선택이었어, 나리. 저들의 약점이 뻔히 보이는 게로군.
부탁하죠. 움직임이 어설퍼요.
볼일이 방금 뭘 본 것인가? 오, 엄청나게 강한 일격을.
Woo! Now here we are. Is this the place? After running through alleyway after alleyway, after turning corner after corner, we finally came across the sight of several small buildings, tightly built next to one another. Sounds like Hong Kong, alright. At the center of them was a building lit with red lamps, adorned with a door plate with complicated-looking letters scribbled over it. This is shoddier than I expected. Hey, isn't this place a bit too trashy to house your precious young master? That is not our building. Please look this way to see where our honored guests will be staying for the night. I knew it. I heard so much from Hung Lu about all the splendor, all the We followed Qing Tao's finger and arrived at a small warehouse of sorts, its exterior painted in black. That looks smaller than even Mephistopheles. Can we all even fit in there? Hey, that place looks trashy as heck, even for us. Let alone your young master. This is the nearest Katsan we can afford to stay in at least among the ones I manage. Yet its location in the back streets heavily limits the level of decency it can afford. My deepest and sincerest apologies, young master. Don't worry, we can't always sleep in decent places. It looks just fine for an overnight stay to me. Are you nuts? Can that thing even fit all of us in there? Much did I wish to guide the honored guests to the family mansion in the central zone. However, the time... Oh, this sweeping wave. Doesn't that start at 3:13 in the morning? I feel like we've got plenty of time to get there. Exactly, don't we have more than enough time to get to the family mansion? According to the H-Corp travel guide, the central area is only like an hour away from here. Has the honored guest traveled to District 8 before? Well, no, this is my first time here, but... Then one must ask how the honored guest could claim to have the full understanding of a place merely by flipping through a book, when she hasn't had to contend with it in person. Innumerable unpredictable changes await in this teeming jungle of buildings. The ever-shifting structures, the constantly changing paths, ambushes from foolish yet vicious syndicates, or even offices of the backstreet. Oh, we are beset by danger from all sides. Such bold, flippant approach to predicting the phenomenon of this place is to court death. Even a toddler must know that. One fails to disguise his other sorrow at the inadequacy of her wisdom. Is it just me, or are we all thinking... Are we all thinking back to Ishmael back at the Great Lake? Zip it, Dante. But if the guidebook lists a path, does it not imply that it is technically possible to reach there in time? Otis suddenly took a step forward. In her hand was the H-Corp travel pamphlet that Ishmael was talking about. I have faith that our executive manager would lead us in your directionally challenged stead. They would be able to lead us to our destination before night falls. Me? This does not appear to have been discussed beforehand. Very well, allow me to speak freely without frills. My responsibility is to bring the honored guest to this central zone and to ensure the young master's safety. It is indeed technically possible to reach the family mansion before the night in the back streets commences. Technically. Yet, not even one iota of danger to the young master shall be permitted. The mission that has been so graciously bestowed upon this humble servant is not to guide the young master with haste, but to guide him with utmost safety. Oh. It is said that those engaging in strategies and plans must remain wary of losing sight of their purpose, to stubbornly forge on towards the family mansion in lieu of necessary intel to see when these mobs of assailants would end is to wrongly prioritize the journey over the destination. You. Oh, you. Wonderful. Truly impressive. You have all the qualities of someone I would trust with my life when devising a stratagem. This is the most fitting attitude for those who genuinely wish the best for those they serve. Really? You're just gonna start going along with him all of a sudden? I have misunderstood your intentions, truly. They sparkled my ire by comparing some of your choice words with my very own. Yet now my eyes have been opened to the honest loyalty that lies within your heart. Ha ha ha! This humble servant did not imagine even in his wildest dreams that there would be someone who understands the phantoms of his loyalty. It seems that young master has certainly gained an eye for allies and fellowships. This is a cause for much relief in my heart. Ha! Listen to him. This one knows how to jest. They're basically best buds now, huh? Ahem. I may have lost my cool for a moment there. Anyway, this man speaks true. It is highly likely that we will be exposed to attacks of similar nature were we to continue moving at this time. She's just fully on his side now, isn't she? That's when I realized that she was looking in my direction. The exaggerated smile had all but completely faded from her face, replaced with an odd but dead serious expression. When our gaze locked, she nodded. She must be completely turned around by that guy. This is her way of saying, so long. I'm going to quit and go work with this guy now. Thanks for everything. Damn, okay. Sure, Otis. Okay, sure. Sure, Otis. The brain cell connection. I see. As for this hotel, is it still much better than sleeping in outdoor tent barracks? We should be able to relieve ourselves of some fatigue here before moving on. Did you not earlier insist on continuing our search for a better accommodation with the greatest vehemence, Miss Otis? Yeah, whatever. We get your point. Let's go inside. Phew. My humblest self can only behold your generous acceptance of this insignificant lodging with the deepest gratitude. After all that serious talk, the man seemed oddly revealed to hear our decision as he brought his fist and palm together. Architecture of today mustn't be judged with such haste merely by an observation of their exterior. The interior may hold a lot to be surprised of. Worry not. With Roydion's surrendered, wouldn't that be nice? We made our way into the building. Oh, this actually isn't so bad. It's clean in here. this place presents a rather classical aesthetic. The landscape paintings inline the walls give off a rather sophisticated mood. And it's much more spacious inside than it looks from the outside. Did they use some kind of space expansion technology in here too? No, it seems that the building only appeared small due to the density of structures in proximity. Yeah, no, real. That's very real. Well, the door is now open. Should my presence be required, I shall be in the small shed next to this building. Please do converse freely. The man smiled awkwardly and quietly excused himself as the excitement among the sinners began to grow. Meanwhile, Honglu stood a fair distance from the guide, quietly watching his face as he left. Information is spinning in my fucking head about this dude. His expression was enigmatic, as if he were gazing upon the clouds, the flowers, or even the wind. Yet there was no light in those eyes. It was as if they beheld a storm cloud, a desolate field of wilted flowers, and a howling destructive gale. Do you suspect something, Honglu? So I decided to ask. Not yet. I don't think. I don't think! Huh? Not yet? Jashuchi! So, big brother, something felt off to you too, huh? Yes! She back! That's when we caught a familiar voice. Wow, Shichin, it's you, and so soon too! Yeah, I told you, I had a feeling we'd be seeing each other again very soon. Have you been well, young master? I'm so glad to see you're doing well, Mr. Wei. Oh wait, don't tell me you're staying here too, Shichin? I normally wouldn't ever set foot in a place like this, but I ran into some kind of large-scale construction on my way back to the family mansion. Had to come through the back streets. So we weren't the only ones troubled by that random construction site. Oh, hail to thee! Gah. The confident look on Shichin's face was immediately replaced by that of alarm. Did she lose her memories again? Is she with you? No, Don Quixote's the same as always. Ahem. But she looks like such an airhead. Young Shichin? Well, wouldst thou accompany me to the lounge but a moment so that we may share a moment of catching up? Oh, yeah, actually, let's do that. Hold on. Hold on! Jashichu seems to hesitate for a moment, staring at Don Quixote after hearing that her memories were intact, before walking right up to her. Oh my god. Are they like about the same height as well? That's wild. I like that idea, shall we? Wei, why don't you go and find a room for me to stay in while I talk some things out with her? Hello? What? You wanted to do some catching up, right? Hello? This, Manager Esquire? Loss of critical personnel may be a cause for disciplinary action, Dante. I don't think there's anything wrong with making friends, though. Looks like Shichin really likes Don Quixote if she's comfortable enough to tease her like that. God, I swear to God. I swear to fucking God. it's not Don Quixote she likes. She obviously just wants Don Quixote's powers she saw back then. My lady, this is hardly the appropriate place for... Fine, I'll try again later. Go get some sleep, I'm heading into... Shichun sighs with a bit of disappointment before heading into the lobby. Well, let's all head inside now. So, I and the rest of the sinners followed her into the lodging. Ooh.
그 정도 화력으로 우리 사무소를 막을 수 있을 줄 알았냐?
Suspicion.
저놈들 무기까지
Yay.
줘서 철수하자고.
Suspicious. Cause I am suspicious of this family. Yeah. Everyone was busy looking around and commenting on various things in our lodging, but Sinclair appeared to be the most anxious of all. When is Sinclair not anxious? Sinclair? Something in here stands out. Like, imagine an ideal picture. Ideal. Did you call? Yi-sung, please. This man fucking loves the fucking ideal joke. Aw, I missed that joke, Yi-sung. That's not what I was... I'm not... anyway, Am I the only one who feels like something stands out like a sore thumb from the whole picture? Told you, you'd be laughing. Bruh. Yi-sung really do be in here all whimsical and joyful. Ooh, yeah, glad you brought it up. I didn't say anything, cause I thought it was just me. Roidia! So what's so off about this place? Isn't it obvious? Where did all the complimentary snacks go? What's that weird mystery table at the center of this room? Oh my god, you two. Roidia. Girl. You are so real for that. I too am always ready for snacks. How else would we cope as the weakest sinner? Real. Huh, that is kind of weird though. What's that table doing here? Its saturated colors are quite the pleasant sight to behold. So, is it any better in... What the hell is that heinous table? Hideous table. The kerfuffle sparkled by the particular unsightly piece of indoor furniture calmed somewhat once everyone made it inside the building. Of course, no one was able to discern the real purpose of that table yet. What? I'm sorry. Y'all are like threatened by a table? Every step on the floor leaves black residue on the shoes. Not only the floor, touching the walls leaves an unidentified black substance to one's fingers. Not to mention how the walls ripple in an odd fashion. What could possibly be the construction of this structure? Well, my guess is that the maintenance staff's been slacking. Maybe, but why is everything so neatly organized if that's the case? I've been to enough seedy establishments to tell when a place has gone a while without a tidy up. At least it appears that each room is furnished with a bed. While this is far from optimal, Executive Manager, we may be able to rest here. I guess they really didn't have the time to clean up. Jashichi, the last person to walk in after having taken her time to examine the area outside the lobby, stared blankly around the room with an aghast expression. I'm not even sure what to say to this ridiculous negligence? Yeah, okay. Then found her room after leaving a scathing remark. It ain't the first time we're slaughtering slantering right into some shady business, ain't it? Let's just cross that bridge when we come to it, yeah? I guess anyone could tell that there was something definitely wrong about that guy. Some sinners, including Heathcliff, had already slumped to the floor. Why would you fucking use that word? Vociferously. What, bruh? Hello? Expressing their desire to rest with a collective sigh of exhaustion. Oh, damn, why are we pulling the fucking dictionary on this shit? Well, it's pretty weird, but at least we have a roof over our heads. In that case, Dante, perhaps this may be a good time to announce today's close of business. Huh. I've never made this announcement outside the bus before. Oh, right. I hereby confirm today's close of business for the sinners. Understood. Thank you kindly. Starting now, you all will be given a maximum of 12 hours to partake in sleep and rest. The duration is subject to change. Have a good night. As soon as she finished, the sinners each began to relax in their own ways, some stumbling into their rooms, while others lingered to speculate over the bizarre table at the center of the room. Save for Otis, that is. Got something to say, Otis? Yes, Executive Manager. It's about our guide. Qingtao. Oh, your new best friend from earlier? Seemed like you guys were getting along pretty well. What? That's simply untrue. Did you not see the signal I gave you earlier? Otis, not everyone is a war veteran like you, okay? Please. What signal? Oh, you mean when you nodded slightly in my direction? Indeed, that individual has an informational advantage over us when it comes to this local. Regardless of how sound the accusations we came up with were, he would have been able to explain them away using his familiarity with the region. I thought, as the party with the informative disadvantage, would be wise to frame camaraderie and friendship with that individual and go along with their plans while trying to dig out as much intel as possible. Oh my god. This is why I don't read, because they start putting in fucking words that could be so simple. Not yet a war veteran? Okay. I see. I seriously thought that suspicious guy totally won you over. Executive Manager, I've been in this business for many years. How could you even imagine that I would be fooled by an amateur spy who's so overtly It's nothing. Otis's disappointment was palpable, but she stopped herself as though she remembered that there were more important matters at hand. While it is uncertain as to how long that individual will be accompanying us, it would be reasonable to speculate that he approached the LCCB with explicit purpose of eliminating Hong Lu. Jia Baoyu. I present the fact that it was Pilot, that an experienced greenhorn, who somehow conveniently came across this connection, as another evidence supporting this suspicion. That's also true. Faust also has information to share. Faust joined the conversation after listening to us discuss from some time. A review of every known taboo has failed to identify one he called residential non-aggression taboo that universally prohibits acts of violence within residential areas. Then that also has to be... It is too early to come to conclusions regarding that matter. It appears that this area, Hongyan, has taboos that change depending on your location within its territory. However, considering every other circumstantial evidence, we can come to conclusion that he was most likely lying to us. Your assessment cannot be denied. In that case, we must already be deep within the enemy's machinations. The consistent stream of randomist silence we faced earlier was also most likely a part of their plan. Machinations, bro. Bro, I swear they keep putting in fucking words in there, and I'm like, I've never seen this in the dictionary. Also, hi Apollo, how you doing? Of course I'm gonna see you in a Limbus, Limbus setting. It may very well be that this building itself is also a trap, yet we lack the intelligence about this particular backstreets to be certain. However, we do have one minor advantage. It seems that they have severely underestimated our capabilities, given the low caliber of the assailants as they decided to send after us. Morb. New nickname dropped. New nickname dropped. Morbius. Let's go. Horse bucket? Nah, Morbius. One thing we can capitalize on is that the mutual lack of intel. Keep our guard up, remain alert, and we should be able to navigate our way out of this trap, Executive Manager. Okay, I get it now. I'm sorry about the misunderstanding, honestly. I didn't know who or what to trust. Then I would appreciate it if you could trust me fully next time. Otis bowed politely and returned to her room. Foss and I chatted a bit more about Qingtao and his plans, but our discussion ended without bearing much fruit. Oh my gosh. Why am I reading? Otis is gonna crash in that, trust me, next time are the worst possible. This is a beautiful ambient light, huh? I realized that Honglu was missing as I was spending time chatting with the sinners. I didn't notice him go into his room, so I walked to the exit about to look for Honglu outside, and I ran into Jashichu and Wei, who decided to stay in the room closest to the door. It's getting late. Where are you going alone without a guard? Oh, just looking for Honglu. Right, I can't understand what you're saying. Oh, right. Ooh. When it comes to conversing without the sinners, I find that there are two types of people. The first type usually say whatever is on their mind without pausing for or caring to hear my reply. Bruh. Ahab! This dude, the yapper? Given that this type of person isn't actually looking to communicate with me, that simplifies things a little on my end. However, it is also oddly insulting, as it seems as though they don't recognize me as a human, but rather a wall, or a clock on the wall. And the other type is the one that reads me so well that they might as well be able to hear what I'm saying. People who can read and hear Dante. Dante, you're cringe! People who cannot. He's just standing there, ticking menacingly. Virgilius falls into the latter category. He recognizes the pitch of my ticks and talks, reads my body language, or sometimes even claims to see my expressions like how Don Quixote does. And Jashichi, who saw through me with that short exchange. Okay, let's see. Just looking to get some early morning air, or does your prosthetic head even have a respiratory function? Wouldn't have guessed from the way it looked. Did not belong in either category. No, not really. I'm just looking for Honglu because I haven't seen him in a while. You're shaking your head, so no. Then you are looking for something to eat. She's a new one, the type that tries to figure out what I'm saying without asking for help. My lady, would it not be wise to wake or find someone who may be able to translate? They would have done that themselves if it were something important. I'm kinda curious though. What was that hand gesture you made when I first asked? you brought your index finger up to your cheeks. Well, Honglu's always smiling. So I thought maybe I could simulate his smile to convey that I'm looking for him. Perhaps it was an effort to express cuteness or beauty. What? No, I was just trying to express a smiling face. Oh no, this isn't gonna be easy, is it? They're tick-tocking a lot more vigorously. Hey, I think you're onto something. Oh! This conversation was starting to veer into a completely unintended territory. After a bit of trial and error... I see, you're looking for my big brother, huh? We took some very roundabout ways, but I was eventually able to get her to understand what I was trying to say. Well, if he's who you're looking for, that's easy. You should be able to find him by the lounge back there. I doubt he got very far from there, if he even left. So that's what you were trying so hard to communicate. Jashichi was strangely enough disappointed and dispirited by my reply. I did have something to tell you too, but never mind. I feel like the mood's been ruined. Let's talk about this at another time. I was curious, but it would also take ages for me to ask how she's feeling, so I nodded to express my gratitude before heading to the back entrance. And found Honglu gazing at the hazy scenery out in the opaque window. What are you doing here? People watching. There were some people stumbling through the streets outside. As I stared outside the window at the scene, Honglu seemed to sense what I was thinking and began. Are you worried for me, Dante? Well, yeah, it's your turn, Honglu. It's your turn, Honglu! Do you hear the ominous bells ringing? It really is. I'm back at H Corp, and everyone's talking about the family hierarchy selection. But you don't have to worry about me at all. Because I did not wish for anything from Limbus Company. Ha ha ha, ha 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 ha. Really? I'm not like Yi-san. I'm not hiding my true feelings. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Cool. Yeah. That. Yeah. Uh-huh. Honglu people watches because he's just that rich. No one gave me a wonderful promise like they would help me recover my torn and broken wings. Yeah! I joined only to have some new experience, that's all. In the words of a certain musician, that's bullshit! Honglu, my buddy, my guy. Hey, 加鲍鱼? But we do know that something's definitely going to happen, whatever it might be. Something that will shake you to your very core. Even if you don't wish for anything, going through something like that could... Probably, yes, but it's okay. I'm used to being led by the will of others anyway. No matter what happens here, I can't do this like everyone else. Because that's how it's always been. Whatever happens to me or to those around me, I only... A loud, boisterous bellow suddenly cut Honglu off, even before he could finish his sentence. Fuck! Boy, let me go! Just listen to that saw talk and tell me I'm not supposed to get mad at that. If Honglu's canto exceeds Yi-sung's in length, I hope it fucking does! I hope Honglu's canto exceeds Yi-sung's. 'Cause I remember reading Red Chamber when I was a fucking child, and that shit was long as fuck! Dang it, lower your voice! What are you guys doing back here? There. Gregor and Heathcliff, who were most likely hiding behind the entrance door, tumbled into view. I knew it, I shouldn't have come here with this guy. Couldn't you be patient for even a few minutes before bursting out of here? How long have you two been listening? From the very start, of course. I thought he was finally making some sense at first. But what's that? That you're used to following others' wills? Others' will? Clown music. Clown music means no one's dying. Haha, I didn't mean to irk you, Heathcliff. I'm only telling the truth. Bloody hell, I'm about to burst a vessel. Oi, buggy bloke, am I supposed to practice patience after listening to that drivel? Started calling the sinners the clowns, so instead of saying send it, I say to people, send in the clowns. Send in the fucking clowns! Yeah, that's me whenever I hit, win rate for my, shit team. I think I'm practicing plenty of patience, despite you calling me buggy bloke out of nowhere. So yeah, you are. Ah, that's not what I... Finally, some silence. Anyways, sorry for listening in, fellas. I'll let you in on some big secret if you let this one slide, though. What's the secret? McGregor rubbed his arms awkwardly as I stared at him in silence, then pointed at a pillar in an exaggerated motion. Guess who's hiding behind that pillar, Manager Bud? With that, two familiar figures stumbled out onto view from behind the pillar. How could you betray us like that, Gregor? BWAHA. The fuck? Bad, weak, and highly annoying. Good night, snooze fest, she says. Huh? Did I get that wrong? I never said GNS. When did you get a FU? Ryoshi looked at Sinclair with some interest before slicing open the ceiling above the entrance. And with an uncharacteristic wet noise from something cutting through a wall, a black ink-like substance dripped onto the floor, followed by Broidia and Otis crashing down after that. GTFO. Wow, didn't realize I've garnered such an audience for my story. Bro. Executive Manager, the sole reason I followed you out here was for the purpose of protection, as I was concerned for your safety. I am not like the others who have followed you merely to state their curiosities. Sinclair, how could you mess up? How could we trust your translations? Never recover from this. Me? I was just bored. Then shall we continue the conversation, Dante? Everyone, back to your rooms now. And Dante was just trying to have a one-on-one talk. Clear within 10 turns, yeah! Ooh, look at that. Fix. Okay, yeah, that looks like a team, sure, whatever. I don't care. If I die, I die. After that little kerfuffle, just as everyone was scattering to their rooms, Otis suddenly began to vehemently oppose leaving me all on my own. Are you absolutely certain, Executive Manager? Seriously, don't worry about it. I usually took the night watch on the bus anyway. That is true, however, we are currently in an uncharted territory for our team. We don't have much experience sleeping at a place where our safety isn't an absolute guarantee. Hey, we're literally right next door to them. It will take less than 5 seconds for us to come over when something happens. Do you not know that every second matters in emergencies? Okay, Yario. Now. Yeah, that's some Russian, I don't know. Let's get you out of here. Oddly familiar sequence of events and words played out, and they eventually left my room, gently closing the door behind them. Finally, some peace and quiet. I sit on the corner of the bed, surrounded by silence, and allow my shoulders to slump for once. I don't need to sleep like the sinners do, but the fatigue doesn't go away on its own. I needed some time to relax and empty my thoughts every once in a while. While I've gotten somewhat used to the pain, it still hurts like hell when I rewind the sinner's time. And the longer this journey got, the more frequent and severe the sinner's injury became. They did get stronger, that's for sure, but so did our enemies, which means that my clock is always turning and turning without a moment to rest. Rest in fucking pieces, Dante! So I think of the star. The fucking star! Before the great gates which I face with every revival, I witness its intricate engravings and feel its silent vibrations. Even after a whole year, I am still no closer to understanding what they were supposed to represent. But by emptying my thoughts and just taking in the sights, I find myself calming down. Means like old woman or granny. Oh, so that's what that word meant. Oh my god. Already calling Otis an old grandma. Damn. The hag allegations are real. Also, the wind is quite cool and crisp tonight. Wait, that's weird. Wind? What is this sudden chill? Something opened the window, but there's no way this gentle breeze could have unlatched and left my window wide open like that. And if it did, it would have made a pretty loud noise. Besides, this chill isn't coming from in front of me. I slowly turn around to look at where the window was supposed to be, only to see a melted wall and intruder slinking through this newfound opening. Who are you? As though driven by some unknown survival instinct, I rolled off the bed. But there was already a blade right at where my neck and head met. It's still a sharing cold. Just a little nudge and I'd be dead even before I could make even a tick. I remembered how worried Otis was to leave me alone. I thought she was just being paranoid. She had every right to be paranoid. Funny enough, I believe Korean texts use a word for sis from Korean rather than grandma, so I've heard. Huh. I should have trusted her judgment. Just as I was getting ready for my final struggle, my final moments filled with regret about not listening to Otis's advice. What a pathetically thin blade. Too delicate to have the clock. HIC, don't you think? Ryoshu leapt down from the ceiling and deflected the assailant's dagger away from me. Ryoshu! Let's fucking go, Ryoshu. Snuck in thinking I was about to see something interesting, but you're just some beast with steel. I look up to see the ceiling torn open, dripping with vicious paint-like fluid, just as I saw earlier during my conversation with Honglu. Executive Manager, are you unharmed? And Otis peeking out from the gap. I, Otis, was the one who instructed Ryoshu that the ceiling had a room to hide in. Remember that. Shut up and help me. Oh, I thought this one was just some beast of steel. I could have cut this beast in half, sword and all, had I not been on the bus. All of your abilities were diminished the moment you were hired by this company. Equally defanged and depowered, if you will. I suddenly recall whatever the fuck how you pronounce this guy's name. I ain't doing it. I had a vague notion of what he meant, but now I was really feeling it. NFW, what is happening? Just as Ryoshu was struggling to stop that one blade, The intruder pulled out another dagger with their other arm and slashed at Ryoshu's neck. A beast of Heisho's pack. Then the intruder who would have cut her throat had way not bursted through my door. Who wields you now? I don't suppose dialogue is an option. Light enters not the vast garden, yet falls a star onto its fathom still. Ah, no. Hole in Heim. Ho. Okay, alrighty. Holenheim. Wild. That's a wild string of letters scrammed together. The intruder reached into his clothes, muttering an odd invocation. Little shit, a talisman. Wait, get it together. My lady! Just as the intruder's muttering began to grow intense, Jashichi leapt into my room and struck the stranger with her fan. Were you going to let that bastard finish that stupid spell? They almost activated the Q-Corp talisman. Apologies, my lady. It seems that I still remain somewhat bound by that spell. Listen, you're no longer... quite sure. No, I think that's Japanese. It looks Japanese. You serve me now, got that? You don't have to let those things control you anymore. Yes, my lady. My apologies. That was better, but I wasn't sure if he who knew who... Yeah, I would not know how HYM is pronounced. Nah. I fell limply to the bed with the sudden elevations of stress and pressure. Hey, are you... I can't understand him anyway. I imagined to stop the assassin before he laid a hand on them, unfortunately. Got it. I don't think there was anyone else in here. Let's switch the lights on. Click. When the lights came on, we saw... this one. This one's from Mao, a branch from the Mao branch, isn't it? There was a black bamboo hat wearing assassin on the ground. The walls? The walls that appeared solid before we all went to sleep were now melting away as if they were vicious fluid. There is something wrong with this building. I knew that they must have done something to the building, but... how is... Huaishou here? This whole operation's gotta be spearheaded by someone with real power. This isn't just an ambush from overexcited family hierarchy contestant. What I don't understand is why the Mao branch. If there were better Heisho branches to use if all they wanted was to cut off the clock's head. Then they must have had a different purpose then, huh? Correct. This one is from the Mao branch of the Huaishou packs, which means more of them must have infiltrated this building, though not at the scale of the Zi branch. The Mao branch always moves in groups. Therefore, their goal must be to kill every guest staying in this Kutsan, including you, my lady. Then, we gotta get moving. We can't let them surround us if we want even a chance of surviving this. Dante! Sinners burst into my room, slamming the door open again. Thank me later. If we don't move our asses, we're as good as dead. Wait. Yes. We don't have the time to contact the main forces of our faction at the family mansion. You know what to do when we're at the numerical disadvantage, right? It will be done, my lady. Jashichi and Wei immediately stormed out of the room as soon as they saw the sinners enter, as though they've been waiting in here for my protection. Dante, yeah. Don Quixote and Gregor stood red-faced on the edge. Mersault was covered in battle wounds, and Otis wore an inscrutable expression. I stand before you in shame to have to borrow the hands of another to protect the executive manager. No, I should have listened to what you said. Exploiting the pattern of by which the walls have disintegrated, it is likely that they utilize the identical means of infiltrating for each sinner. Oh, right. Were you attacked by bamboo-hatted silences too? Their ranks numbered many, Manager Esquire. Yet for how many of them there were, they were unsettlingly silent. Verily, we were almost... Not almost. I saw one on the way here that some of us did get killed, impaled straight through the guts. So what he said about how fighting indoors was a taboo. Yes, a lie. How utterly cowardly and unjust of these vile cur to strike from the shadows. Alas, now is not the moment to ruminate upon their villainy. Correct, besides. There's more of them waiting to sink their blades into us. And I don't even know what sinners I've brought to battle. Man, this is a team? Anyway, win rate. Win rate. Let's just see. I don't know. Bro, this is a team.
사실 이런 보모구실은 제가 아니라 세피라들의 역할이긴 하죠.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, this is quite the team.
수십 명의 몫을 해내고 있으니까요.
Don't even think, just win rate it.
거기까지.
Why would I ever think?
네, 잘 들어갔네요. 크게 의미 있는 성과는 아니지만요.
You'll do fine.
힘 조절이
You think So Apollo? You think I'll do fine? Me? The infamous Limbus company player that win rated Don Quixote's chapter.
이렇게 할 수 있으면서 지금까지 그러지 않았던
You got this?
주어진 일이 아니야.
You sure? That's high praise.
뭐가 치워라.
The real trial is soon to come.
저것들 너덜너덜하잖아. 일단
Oh man, I can't wait for the real trial.
엄청난 공격이었어.
There are some warnings about it.
힘들군. 그러니 알아서 잘 피해야지.
그 누구도 이곳에선 안전할 수 없어요. 저 개체도 마찬가지겠죠.
Hell yeah.
부족해 찾아졌지 않아.
Catching up to more? Hell yeah. Horse Bucket, the only reason why people can catch up to you in fishing is because the second you get 50 points, you spend it immediately. Some people are out here saving and then spending.
다음 술자리 모험담은 이거군.
Thank you, Otis, for your services. Yeah, no, I'm not thinking hard.
곧 먹이를 먹여주지. 한바탕 해볼까?
Yeah.
화가 나서 제대로 된 판단이 안 서는 모양입니다.
Oh shit, I've been streaming for 2 hours already? What the fuck? Dude. Holy shit. Oh shit, I saw a struggling. Oh, an octopus, wow. He approaches with every step you take. With every progress you make, he draws near. Wonderful. Wonderful. Beautiful, great.
뭐 또 대단한 일이라도 하신 거겠죠?
You know what? You can struggle, Mersault. You can struggle. I'm kidding. After this battle, I should probably actually make you guys take a break and drink some water. I did not realize that 2 hours have already fucking passed. Literally, it's almost 2 hours and 30 minutes. Damn. That's fucking wild. That makes Limbus company really brainrots you.
힘 조절이 괜찮은 공격이네요. 앞으로도 그렇게만 해주세요. 으타! 더 먹어치워라!
완벽한 한방. 시원한걸?
내 뒤로.
Hydrate. You are the machine that makes others hydrate.
효과적이네요.
Don't worry, Apollo.
방식을 기억하는 게 좋겠어요.
I'm the one streamer who actually actively reminds chat to hydrate.
적에게 치명상을 입혔군요. 관리자님은
If you're ever scared that I'm not hydrating, don't worry. I'm always actually on hand with 3 bottles of water next to me.
옳은 말만 효율적인 대처로 개체를 꿰뚫었습니다. 참고로 기계는 입에
I'm on that
발린
hydrated
쉽게 하지
game.
않아요.
I am not lacking in water in my body.
내 죄는 내가 알아서 처리해. 이걸로 제가 받건.
Yeah, punch him.
힘들군. 그러니 알아서
Yeah,
잘
you
피해야지.
go. I think we're safe for now. Something tells me that they're not fighting us at full force. At least we routed them, so hopefully that means something. Where did Don Quixote go? Hark, for I am here. Don Quixote rushed into my room from the hallway outside. I had gone to spy if the other sinners had suffered as we have. Verily, they were indeed targeted as well. Most defended themselves well against the curs and shall be here post-haste, yet not everyone survived, huh? Young Sinclair and Yi Sung. While it appeareth that they had risen and battled, they were caught unaware by our foes. 'Tis likely that their demise came soon after tripping over each other's foot. How embarrassing. And young Heathcliff, isn't that fella our resident mob fighter expert? How'd they even get them? They didn't get me, mate. I'm good as new. Heathcliff. What's got you so gobsmacked, lass? I recall a blade piercing young Heathcliff in the back of his head. Dost thou turn the clock for him already, Manager Esquire? No? Not yet, anyway. Blimey, so that's what this funny itch in the back of my head... Heathcliff reached up to rub the back of his head, then crumpled to the floor mid-sentence. Heathcliff's not breathing anymore. He's dead. How did he even manage to walk all the way over here with a hole in his head? Oh my god. Damn. Like, that implies that he took a sword to the head, removed it, walked over there, and then just crumpled. Damn. That resilience, actually. Bro had a shuriken to the back of his head. Oh. Okay. He didn't remove it. He didn't even know it was there. Oh, I see. Damn, okay, Heathcliff. Alright, Heathcliff. Just built different, I see. The other sinners are starting to gather, Manager. As pathetic as this force may be, we cannot spare any hands at the moment, Executive Manager. We must also join the others as soon as possible and assist them. There are sounds of alterations coming from the lobby. Gotcha. The clock turns as it always does. Sometime later. Whoa, please hold on a moment. You. Oh wow, look at this place. It's very melted. Oof. Push forward the fury that our Heathcliff just manifested Wild Hunt. Not the ID, the ability. Ooh. Love them Furies. I can still see some people inside the lobby, which was also in the bizarre process of melting away. Whew. Among them, I noticed Jashichi clashing against the figure wearing a bamboo hat. Going on the offense already, huh? How come a big shot in control of a Heisho pack decided to come after small fries like us? And behind the black bamboo hat wearing assassin stood. I see you have tracked me down, so certain of your own safety, but my master has already prepared countermeasures. My headcanon is that Heath is just thick-headed. Steelhead. After all, the power of Wild Hunt in the Uptie story, if I remember correctly. One guy from One Punch Man, real. There stood Qingtao, our supposed collaborator who led us here, and Wei who was threatening him with a sword. So you were behind this. Ah, it's you. I sussed out that you'd be planning something like this, but you lacked the patience to pull it off. You're quite observant. I thought I had completely won you over. You must know that at H Corp, there is but one path to survival and riches. Choose a family hierarch candidate and serve them with utter loyalty. But who in their right mind would serve young Master Bao Yu? He who has grown up with no hardship, he who doesn't possess even a single speck of ambition. You shut your bloody mouth, yeah? And you, rich boy. Oi, are you just gonna sit there and let that bloke talk shit to your face? But he's right that I don't have any ambitions. Real. Honestly, that's so fucking real of you, Honglu. That's actually so fucking real of you. God, I don't have any fucking ambitions. I just want to be free. Honglu's got Riz. Honglu has personality disorder and mental instability. Have you got no self-respect? What do you have anyway? Okay, everyone, shut up for a second. He's obviously taunting you. Stop indulging him. Wei, speak. I know that you have no means to wield a Heisho pack. So speak, which master did you choose to serve? Who controls them? Ah, so they are curious. Stay your sword. Zilu. Another unfamiliar voice from the shadows. Young master? Are you certain this is wise? Worry not, they were destined to be swept away by the morning dew anyway. The trajectory of their fate shall not alter course, were they to witness me. The voice soon reveals himself from the shadows, walking into the light with a casual assured gaunt. Huh? Seriously? You? I see you're... Allow me to grace your ignoramuses with my exiled name. I am Yihan of the Shi family. You may know me as a very prominent candidate to the throne of the family hierarch. Okay.
다음 술자리 모험담은 이거군.
Okay.
아주 완벽했어.
Okay. Who the fuck do I
지휘를
always
받는
bring?
관리.
준비되었습니다.
자, 해골 바가지랑 거미 대가리.
Do I bring Yisung? I
후드려
guess I
패러.
bring Yisung.
제갑하지.
의외로
다들
No.
전가요?
I go Roy.
제갑하질 상대가 있나 보군.
의외로
다들 연장 챙기죠.
Oof.
제갑하지.
의외로
다들
말뚝을 써.
Sure.
본인이
Yeah.
나서지.
That made so much sense. I was totally, you know, choosing at random. The manager didn't see. The manager doesn't know. Dante? But of course, I claimed control of a branch of the Heisho packs. While you were wasting your time out there searching for the River of Immortality or whatever. I don't even know where I'd start to refute your brain-dead accusation. This is way beneath me. I don't even want to address you as my senior either. So who is it? Big Brother Huang? Nah, I can't imagine he'd ever be interested in someone like you. What are you talking about? I'm asking whose teat you've been suckling on to gain control of the Mao branch, because we both know for sure that there's no way in hell you have the means to control them, right? You little twerp. Are you sure you want to insult my height from where you're standing? Master Yuha? It doesn't seem like the mastermind of this operation was actually anyone important. Agreed, I can tell by just the look of that traitor with the deceiver, This is a waste of time. Hey, cut them all down. The mission was to assassinate them. To meet them in an open battle, to take the lives of higher candidates was not what was agreed upon. What the fuck? Blah blah blah. Just shut up and do as you're told. I may fight to protect your life, yet I cannot do more. A Heisho heeds no voice but that of the one who holds their leash. Looks like that Shiryu-han doesn't even control these guys. This is an out saying often in the East. A fox may pretend to the throne, but only with the blessings of a tiger. Shut up over there. Damn it, this Heisho pack is useless. Can't even get a simple job done. Master Heisho? The Heisho pack. Master Yuhan, the Heisho pack was merely as a backup. Our true strategy involves... True. This is fine. I have other plans to sweep you all away. Ha 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 ha! Sweep you all away! Shut up! Ha ha ha! Yeah, bring in the fucking sweepers. Now. You know what I think they're gonna do? I think they're gonna just start fucking... They're gonna be like, yeah, face 10 waves of fucking sweepers. Now. This is the second time this individual has made an odd emphasis on the variation of the word sweep. Faust! What are you saying that you... What, are you saying that you bribed the sweepers or something? While their reactions may appear suspicious, that suggestion is almost an absolute impossibility. The head is at the top of the sweeper's chain of command. In other words, only the head possesses the authority to command them. Right. Yeah, of course. Moreover, that they are prohibited from touching, let alone entering, any designated residential areas during the night in the back streets. This is a permanent, immutable taboo of the head, one of the very first to be introduced. The effort of going through a myriad of paperwork to ensure that Mephistopheles is recognized as a residential vehicle was ultimately to capitalize on this taboo. Yes, it is exactly as you say. What a stupid question to ask, making me anxious out of nowhere. That soured the mood. Come, let us leave. I have only intended to have them see my face after all. Too bad I won't even remember them in a few days once they all get swept away. Bro, you're just outing yourself at this point. Master Yeehaw? We best leave before any more unnecessary words are said. Faust is right, these guys are acting way too suspicious to not have some scheme brewing back there. So overly suspicious that I'm starting to wonder if they're trying to use reverse psychology on us into walking right into their trap. Master Yeehaw? Yi-Huan. Or it's like, that's like Yi-Huan. Well, I was speaking it quick, so yeah, it sounds like Yeehaw. Well, when we're surrounded by nothing but uncertainties, there's a solution that usually works. Faust. Faust has intended to make this suggestion first, but it appears that you shared the idea. Yep, so Otis. Yes, Executive Manager. We have 12 sinners, Jashichu and Wei on our side. And I don't think the so-called Malbranch were willing to fight. Which means that we only have 3 enemies. Shi Yihan, our guide, and Zilu, the assassin. We have numeric advantage, don't we? You always make the most accurate read of the battlefield. What's going on over here? What's that tick-tocking noise? Bye. Our former guide seems to have figured out what our conversation was about, because he took a few slow, careful steps away from Shi Yinhan before bolting off into the distance. Bye. I've been thinking this all day, but she sure is a fast runner. Oh. What? What is it, Honglu? Did you remember something? I did. I had a hard time recalling this because he isn't from my family. But I remember now. Your big brother... Oh my god, dude! Yihan of the Shi family, right? Didn't that guy just announce himself that earlier? What is that tick-tocking sound? Bro, I don't know. What could that tick-tocking sound be? Anyways, Honglu, I'm going to get that guy and beat the motives out of him. Is that going to be okay with you? He's not from my family, but I'm sure Big Brother Yihan will be happy to answer your questions. Great. Another thing. As your commander, I should probably say something cool to start off the battle, right? Wow, that's going to be so cool! Like something straight out of a story! Otis said something like this once. That even if one side has the absolute advantage in battle, the commander's words may be the deciding factor in who wins and loses. So I decided to borrow a few words from a book Honglu once lent me. It was a general who said it, I believe. Destroy them all! It's Dawn filming a TikTok in the back. Sun-ci? Sun-ci?
자, 맞서보자.
Oh, cool. Great.
이깟 파도.
Yeah, no, fuck it.
한시 방향.
It's called win rate. Yeah. Didn't I say I was gonna take a fucking break? And I just did not? Okay. Well, I'm gonna eat. dried fish. As the game is running, I'm just gonna be eating dried fish, you know?
무기로 때리시.
Make sure you guys are staying hydrated. If you aren't, well, you're gonna get your asses kicked, just like me. Too bad the Limbus doesn't wait. Real. Limbus don't wait.
완벽한 한방. 시원한 걸.
Man, that's some dried ass fucking
이런 건 몽둥이가 약이지. 두드려 패.
I'ma pop open a can of well cheers. Real. I'd pop open a can of well cheers with you too. Sounds like a prophecy.
어떤 상황이 닥쳐와도 포기한.
Haha, no, I'm not, yeah.
미치잖아요.
Someone's dying, I see. Too bad, I have dried fish. And I'm not paying attention at all. If someone dies, that's on me, honestly. When you get your ass kicked, I will mention the prophecy again. Thank you, Apollo.
그 삶에 마침표를. 이러면 쏠 수 있죠?
공로 지원한다.
Dried fish meal? Yeah, I guess I could be eating dried fish meal. What the fuck is this music? Do not fucking tell me that it's the fucking Ricardo dude from Canto 5. I recognize this music. Hi Raiders, you came in just in time for me to fucking face Ricardo? The fucking middle? No fucking way. Thank you, Diprev Answers, for raiding with 2 people. What the fuck? A strange tune crashes from the sound of this fierce battle. No. Is that electronic dance music? Something about it sounds familiar. Yeah! No. Bro. Finally. Oh my god! Oh my god! It's... Oh my fucking god. Holy fucking shit. Why are you here? Wait, why is Ricardo just fucking here? Hello, what? Thanks to the merry chase you've led me on, I've slid ever so slightly further into the world of the bristly... I have an hour loop with this track? Damn. I don't think you're this far into the story yet. Oh my god. Oh, oop. You just came in? Hold on. I love Twitch. Is Twitch not working for you, Batter? I'm sorry. It just Twitch be like that. Ricardo from the Red Chamber. Yeah, why the fuck is Ricardo here, actually? Wasn't he, like, in the ocean? Almost the raid, my friend. I just started Canto 6. Oh my god. Yes. My guy, my dude. Deprivant answers. I think this is, like, spoiler territory for you. Thank you for raiding, but, like, if you don't want to spoil yourself, you should be out of here. Do stay healthy and hydrated, though. Ricardo's about to shove his middle up her ass. Let's see. Title 2, Section 11, Row C. The punishment for those who dare to flee from the middle's retribution begins by tearing their legs apart from the groin. I will make sure you suffer from all of my time you wasted. What the fuck is that blender doing here? The hell's wrong with you? You've been stalking us all along? Since when is chasing after a thief? Oh my god, he's not over the hair coupons! Catch up come back once you catch up. Thank you for wishing me a nice stream. I hope you stay healthy and hydrated. Oh my god, Ricardo. Have you know that I'm still banished from the world of luscious, thanks to you, who dared to pinch my hair coupons. What the hell? Where did they come from? You guys are just pissing people off left and right, aren't you? Silo, take them out. What an utterly insolent fool. What did you say? Do you not know that man? What's the middle doing here? Ricardo, a big brother of the middle. Oh my fucking god, I'm about to die. The man who slaughtered the sinners like they were nothing. The man who almost forced me to self-destruct. Faust, don't tell me I have to get ready for that again. No, not yet. According to the evaluation data of the LCE, the Sinner's powers has grown since their time at the Great Lake. Has it really, Faust? Our chances of victory against this individual has risen to a meaningful degree to forfeit the battle before it even begins. By how much? Enough to put our faith in the uncertainties. Faust, you are not making this any better. His hair is gonna gradually deteriorate. Is Ricardo now gonna be like some secret fucking boss that keeps like catching up to us? Bro, what the fuck? By like the end of every Sinner's chapter, he's gonna be bald. Alright then, enough of the background noise. I don't know what your business is with these thieves, but I've personally traveled all the way to the eastern part of the city because I simply must exact my vengeance against him with my 2 hands. I could have simply informed my brothers in the east and let them handle this, but that just wouldn't do. I was determined to see this through to the end myself, even if it meant asking a great brother of the east for a favor. So you there, Half-Pint and his cute mini entourage, get the hell out of my sight. The middle's books of vengeance comes first. Half-Pint? Keep blabbing that fat lip of yours, minion of the fingers. You don't scare me at all with your cheap hairdo and that garnish as hell botched dye job. You're in the H-Corp turf now. I am... Bro just fucking got himself 6 feet under for a funeral. Wow. Just wow. Bloody hell, mate, that's messed up. He's far too absorbed in his own foolishness to see he's walking into his own demise. Hello, Tekken's the Techno Demon. Hi? Hello? Hi, welcome, Raiders. You're just in time for me to fight Ricardo? What'd you say about my hair? Damn. Well, anyway, rest in pieces. Hope y'all have a good, I hope all of you watching have stayed healthy and hydrated. Please go get some water. Unexpectedly, Ricardo's face wasn't contorted with wrath, even after enduring the barrage of insults. Instead, he looked surprised. A moment of silence followed, which during he seemed to be absorbed in thought. Phew, impressive. You just set a new record. And was playing Limbus as well, getting your butt kicked by Railway 5. Ooh, oof. Real. I pray for you. Railway 5 was wild. You are currently the record holder for how fast I can get written up in Ricardo's Book of Vengeance challenge, boy. You did it in 15 seconds! Oof! Rest in fucking pieces. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, no. This is... What do you do when raiders do... 15 fucking seconds, that's absolutely wild. I've done both lead and sinking synergy teams and I've been struggling. Oh, you would hate the team I bring to everything. I do not have a synergy. I just bring my favorite ID and then I love to hit the win rate. Hahaha. Synergy? I've never heard of that. Rookie numbers. Bro accomplished something before leaving this mortal coil at least. Kehoe, please, don't win with win rate. Batter. 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 This is my staple now. This is my brand. My brand is how far can I win rate before the game stops me. I am the dumbass who win rated Don Quixote's chapter. If you think Ricardo 2.0 is going to stop me, you're absolutely wrong. That's fair. I'ma head out for now. You take it easy, alright? You take it easy too, Techno Demon. Stay healthy and fresh and hydrated. I wish ya. I wish you a good day. Your brand is definitely our brand. Not like a corporate brand, but a cursed brand. Also, yeah, thank you for the raid as well, Techno Demon. Very nice. Trembling hands, he reached down to grab his Book of Vengeance, opened it, and began to write something down on the paper. Slowly and deliberately, as though to make each stroke of pen count. Unfortunately, your audacity is terminal. I will rip your jaw apart myself as punishment. Boys, make sure that this little band of thieves won't get away while I deal with this pipsqueak. What the hell is this asshole talking about? Hey, Tsulu. Who the fuck? Actually, I don't care. Stop me if you can. Effective immediately. The punishment for all involved parties and bystanders at the site of your crimes shall be complete and total extermination. I think we can slip away unnoticed in this mess. I don't think we got much of a chance there. Ricardo practically rocketed towards where Tsulu and Shinjuhan were standing in a burst of speed. But his henchmen had already begun to slowly surround us as he ordered. Ready your weapons, everyone! Payback time for what happened at the Great Lake! Let's do this! Ishmael's fucking smiling. Besides, I got a score to settle with that son of a bitch. Ishmael! I don't like the look on your face.
좋아. 얼른 끝내고 밥
Hey,
먹으러 가자.
Banner! It's time! You know my mouse is pointed directly at the win rat button. You absolutely know what I'm about to fucking do, Batter. I am the win rat of Limbus Company. Check their level. Why are they level 40? Why are y'all, huh? Anyway, yeah. Bad or suffer.
1시 방향.
They're still the same level as before. You've grown on them. My guy, my dude. I may have grown, but my brain cell did not. I am still the win rat button presser. Don't ask how. Don't like just don't ask why I pressed the win rate button. I just do. Oh shit, my dried fish, no! It's okay.
먼저 빠진다.
전에 위대한 일격을 기록하는 중간에
Not my dried fish.
버스에서 회고해야 하지 않겠는가?
I love that win rate is canon. Really? It's canon?
나아가주게.
I pressed the win rate like it's like out of style.
제압 대책이 큰 차이 든것 같아.
힘들고.
직원다운 완벽한 공격이었어.
그러니 알아서 잘 피해.
Win rate is just Dante going do whatever.
괜찮은 공격이네요.
There was an explosive noise from a distance, and moments later, Ricardo landed before us with a boom. Oh. I heard that the Heisho of the East were a tough bunch, but that lady was something else. So why'd a woman like that suddenly split from a fight? Not my problem, I guess. She's getting written down in the book, too. Time to take care of what I really came here for. Get ready for a beatdown, coupon thieves!
쟤네 고기라도 먹은 것처럼 기운이 솟잖아.
Wow, he's new? He's new? What do you mean he's new? Didn't I see this dude? Oh. Why do you have more detail than the other ones? Oh, you have a name. Damn, okay. Anyway. Yeah, I love the, rat button. The rat button is, so cool, You know what's cool? So is this dried fish. Basically, for a refresher in 7.5, it explained that the win rate is just the Sears doing whatever they want without Dante's help.
참고로 기계는 입에 발린 말 따위 쉽게 하지 않아요.
Absolutely wild. Yeah, I'm a win rate fanatic.
공격. 다음에 다른 개체 얘기도 다시 해봐줄래? 영상으로 남기면 다른
Also, I forgot how I passed Ricardo. I think I was supposed to do something, but I don't remember. He's about to hair coupon slam. Ooh, yeah, of course. Yeah, true. Let's see. Yeah, you got it, Isan. Yeah, sure. Unopposed. Pretty close to stagger. You know what? I think a win rate would actually just be okay. We could always just win rate. No. Otis, I think he can struggle. Should I let Otis struggle? Should I just let win rate? That would be so funny. Let Otis struggle? I might let Otis struggle. I want to see if Otis survives. We're gonna win rate to the truest fucking core. Do it.
진짜 아프겠는데? 야, 괜찮냐?
Alright, time for the team to die.
지면이 흔들거려요. 마치 파도가 치기 직전에 힘이 뭉치는 것처럼.
Damn, look at that, dude. Yisung's gonna die, let's go. That is absolutely hilarious. That's just so funny. That's hopeless. Oh, gee, okay, sure. You can have one defense, Radio. You can have one defense. Like, I don't care.
약화된 것 같습니다.
와, 엄청난 공격이었어. 기념할 만한 걸.
지금이다. 해골바가지 거미 대가리. 자, 원더풀한 선택이었어 나리.
마침 그래.
뻔히 보이는 게로군.
오케이, 보인다.
네, 잘 들어갔네요. 크게 의미 있는 성과는 아니지.
Wow, very cool. Thank you, Kanye. What is that? What the fuck, dude? I did not like what win rate did. I'm actually not gonna follow win rate. Why are you? Okay, whatever. I don't care. Yeah, hit him. Yeah, hit him. Yeah, hit him. No, he didn't hit her. Yay.
효과적이네요. 이 방식을 기억하는 게 좋겠어요.
부탁하지.
개체로부터 기이한 태세가 보이는
Yay, now we can go back to
아마
win
예상
rating.
가능하고도
Wahoo.
뻔한 수십 가지의 범위 중 하나겠지만 대비를 해놓으시는 편이 좋을 듯하네요.
This man just wins? Nah. I had to betray my brand once. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, chat. The win rate just did not look like a win rate to me. Unfollowed and blocked. Rio, honestly, you should be. You should be blocking me. Yeah, what if I do this one? Wouldn't that be so funny? Favored, yeah! Do you need a higher one? No, you don't. Oh, I can do this one. Ha ha ha. Can I do this one? Did I see this eco before? I don't know.
타겟 포착. 1시간.
Fuck it. Yeah, go girl.
아름다운 춤을 추는 건 나뿐이어야 해. 그럼
Damn, I forgot what this one looked like.
잘라버리면
Wow, 11 damage. I love that for you, Roidia. That was so good of you and so cool of you. Roidia is gonna die. And so is Yisung. How have I managed to make it here, actually? How have I managed to make it here?
그 거인들과 싸울 때가 떠오르네요. 또 날아가기 싫으시면
I'm so
제대로
like
보고 대처하셔야 합니다. 이거는 안 받아들일 테니까요.
nah, you'll struggle and you're hopeless. But what if I start shooting people? Otis, I think you could shoot someone. I'm gonna give you a gun.
대가리 딱 떼도
By the way, do any of you want some dried fish? It's like spicy.
역시 니놈 말대로
It's very good though.
어떤 사람이라도 맞출 수 있는 마법의
Spicy fish meal. I think you want more well cheers? You know what? I'll give it to you. You deserve more well cheers. I'll even throw in some shrimp party shrimp too. Oh, Ryoshu might die. Cool. Rest in pieces, Ryoshu. You'll be missed.
그러나 아시다시피 우리는 앞으로 나아가기만 할
Let's go! We got Donkey!
용기를 주지 않아도 된답니다.
Oh, this is so funny. I want to do another bullet. Yeah, I think Ryoshu's dead. So Roidia can just tank, and then Dawn, yeah, whatever, fuck it. He could
직접 알게 합니다.
I don't want to think too hard about that.
그대 또한 잠들게.
Give her the bullet. That would be so funny.
여기까지 쏜 이상 돌아갈 수 없는 거다. 당신이 당겨 도착할 곳이 지옥뿐이라 해.
Yeah, this is real. Haha, cool. Ricardo is so much easier now. Distorting batter, no. The trial has passed. I'm out. Peace. See ya, Apollo. I hope you enjoyed my win rat gameplay. You still didn't win rate it since you didn't do it in that one turn. That's so real of you. Yeah. I betrayed my brand once. Because win rate decided to be a fool and put all the attacks on someone who had 7 health. You know what? I shouldn't have betrayed the brand. I should have let all the sitters attack that one guy. Leaves a scathing free page review. 7 out of 10 stars. Well, some of you out there are probably just looking at this shit and going, how the fuck did he pass? Don't question it. I really just hit that button and pray to the stars. A shout cuts across the battlefield, just as the sudden appearance of Ricardo was making things incredibly more difficult for us. Why is you laughing, dude? Huh? Didn't that guy split? What's he doing here laughing his butt off? You finally lost the plot, eh? Failed plan after failed plan takes a toll, I suppose. Oh, maybe that was too much. But I mean, how could I not laugh, right? When after all that, everything comes together perfectly accordingly to my plan. But what plan are you doing? I'm questioning it. Yeah. Batter. I also question how I play Limbus Company. You hear this too, don't you? The sound of the city. The sound of the back streets. Oh, the sweepers are upon us. Do you hear the sound of crashing waves? Waves? When the sound of battle came to a stop with Shirihan's sudden shout, we all suddenly began to notice the low crawling sound of almond that had been swirling under the commotion. Something's melting, regurgitating, or perhaps boiling over. If not, it's seeping, it's siphoning. It's a trance that was at once living and dead. Crashing and breaking, devoid of any recognizable stops, the lines between where it began and ends blur. Yes, it's like, like waves. Waves? Withering? Withering waves? Withering heights? Current time is 03:21 hours. Then it's too late. The night in the back streets. We've never been outside the bus at this hour, have we? It was past 4 in the morning when we briefly set foot in the outskirts, so no, we have. This would be our second time. Though it must be noted that the time of day was not a matter of concern then, as we were in the outskirts. They're finally getting all swept away like trash. Oh, how I waited for this moment. What's he on about? You can't possibly be thinking that the sweepers will somehow break the taboo to help you. Still missing the point, botched purple dye job. So let's leave to the promised location. Huh? Did he actually scamper all the way here just to gloat at us and run away? Damn. Indeed, Shinrin Han gloated at us with a confident boast as though he was finally ready to face us, only to turn tail again with an unmistakable look of relief. I don't get it. Does he actually believe that the sweepers will help him? Faust? Indeed, sweepers do not invade residential areas. However, what if where we're standing isn't actually a residential area? What are you talking about? Look, this place has got walls, beds, beddings, and it's melting. The buildings surround us is melting. I guess the walls feel weirdly mushy and melty? It wasn't just Roidia who realized what was going on. The other sinners all began to look around in confusion as well. The walls of the Kitsan had all but melted away, leaving nothing behind. As though the place we slept the night in was but a house in a painting. Our realization came too late, as the wave-like noise from earlier had already approached right up to where we were. And unlike the other times where we simply parted around the bus, they were cutting straight into the remains of our lodging. Let's fucking go! Oh, ads. Ads are starting as we just got to the sweepers. Yes, thank you. Holy fucking shit. Holy shit. Yeah, those phone numbers. What's going on? Oh my god, why? This is ridiculous. Sweepers, how dare they break the taboo so brazenly? Looks like I'll be facing the waves tonight. Why do you sound excited about this? I mean, we got to. Let's make some things clear. It's clear that if we do nothing but stand around, they'll sweep us all away. Damn, look at this. What the fuck? Ooh. I like the design of the sweepers. This is some gruesome fucking shit. Actually, one of my D&D characters is based off something like this. Damn it, now we have to make our stand here. Am I fighting? Am I fighting?
의뢰 비용 보호수당에서 사용한 탄환값을 빼면 오늘은 제사비로
I have
손해를 메울
2
필요가
more
없네요.
left, but it's 3 hours and it's past midnight. I should be sleeping. I'll probably just stream the rest of this tomorrow and in another game. Ow. My ribs. Yeah, no, I'm gonna be ending it here. Right, that was probably like a dungeon or something. Anyway, thank you all for joining me in my Limbus Company WinRat gameplay. I hope you all had a fun time distorting about what you saw on the screen. I would say sorry, but also I will do it again. No remorse. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Hope you all had a good time. I'm literally about to pass out. Stay healthy, stay fresh, stay hydrated, take medicine. Hey, Belle, that's for you. And you will see me tomorrow. Peace out, y'all. Hydrate. Dark, I'm trying to end stream and you're fishing. Please. Oh my god. Really just had to get that one up on Hey Bill, huh? Okay, I'll allow it. Anyway, that was a pretty fun, that was a pretty funny event. I can't believe they brought Ricardo back. That was hilarious. That was just wild, too. I can't wait to fight the sweepers. Also, yeah, I, totally, win rated Ricardo. Yeah, so real, so true. It looks like I can now make modules, because I am not using my stamina bar for this. Night at the Backstreets, wow. Man, I wonder what kind of team I should build. I'm not gonna build a team. I'm gonna just keep using the same sinners. How did they win? I don't know. Don't even ask me. I don't even know how most of them won. All I know is that I can always count on Honglu. Dude, Honglu's cards are like so good. And that is actually because I'm biased. Okay, are we done fishing? No, we got one more. No, okay, we're done. We're done. Okay, let me end stream. Good night, all of you. Or good afternoon. Or good morning. Hydrate or else.